Right.
Okay.
Oh,
So we don't see the Ksante game. What are your main champs like for competitive? N- Only because if you like play them here, I can.
yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, no. Usually at the moment, the current role in the team's just weak side tank. I think that's my strongest as a.
Mhm.
I'm quite happy because I think if I know the matchup, I can play like 95% of top lane champs. I think I'm like I'm confident enough on almost all of them, so like that's fine. But yeah, for blind picking, I think I'm most comfortable on tanks. I think that's my strongest. Like the Udis, the Ksantes, the Orns, the
Okay.
Gragas as well comes in bracket, but yeah, at the moment, the past few weeks, it's just been a lot of Udyr Ksante because we just want to blind pick top, and I'm happy on both of them blind at the moment. I think.
Okay. I mean, you can go for the shield bash a lot of the times. It's really good if you want to trade a lot in lane. For example, against Jax, I would go for
Against
it.
yeah, okay, yeah,
On AFK lanes, you can skip it, but on really like heavy trading lanes where you need to E forward because if you don't trade,
Mm,
you're gonna hard lose.
yeah,
Shield
okay,
bash
got
is
you.
really strong. The rest of runes are obviously good. And
Yeah, that's
then
fine. I've been trying a bit with instead of magical footwear, the new triple elixir one next to it. I don't know if you've got thoughts on that on Ksante specifically. I think
uh,
I found a few matchups like the level 6 spike, like that extra like 20 force can like win you against like Darius and stuff. I found it. I don't know if it's ever worth taking over boots, but
I mean, you think if it actually changes something, then it's fine. Like there are matchups where Boots Rush is really broken, so you can
yeah,
just go
yeah,
for
that
it.
as well. Hmm.
Um, I mean, the thing is, Ksante usually doesn't really need Boots Rush because the Iceborne Gauntlet is insane on him. So
Mm.
if you get it, you just kill him. So it's better than Boots. Um, but on matchups where you can't really fight, let's say you have losing lane and losing 2v2 topside, then
Mm.
going for Boots Rush is good. But on most games, I think you should go for Boots because I said like you just want to rush the item.
Yeah,
But
no, fair. Okay.
if you think this actually changes it, like if you play the game like 10 times, five with this,
Mm.
five without it, and it actually changes the all-in, then sure, like it's good. You're playing with
Yeah,
it,
I get
you're
you.
playing for it, so do it. Um,
Hmm.
but in general, as I said, I think free Boots with the Iceborne is really
Yes.
broken.
No, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the build on tanks is pretty much the same everywhere. I think that against Aatrox, on most champs, you don't really need a second win. His early game is so bad. I think that around mid 8 is where he starts to play, and that is where conditioning is almost up because it's at minute 12, right? And you're just
Yeah.
moving waves.
Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So against really like AFK champs, basically, champs like Ksante, for example, get a lot of value out of it because you are only getting resists. That's the basic thing on Ksante, right? You want as much resist as possible. And
Hmm.
conditioning
Yeah, yeah.
works with resists. Like the more resists, the more it gives you. So obviously on this lane I wouldn't go for it because you need to fight,
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
against
yeah.
Jax no, against the Mordekaiser you can, against the Aatrox you can, against the Vladimir you can. There are a lot of lanes where you can. But yeah, most of your runes are fine. Uh, I don't really know if I enjoy the AD Udyr top. I need to
Yeah,
try
no,
it.
that was me trying to make it work. I don't think it's better than Leandri's at the moment.
Yeah, I think so too. I
I
mean, I
think that's
think.
one. I've been playing Udyr top for like the last like 12, 18 months, so it's
Mhm.
fucking. I hate it at the moment. It's the weakest he's ever been at the moment, but people are finally playing him, which is funny.
Yeah, he has been broken for a really long time.
But yeah, no, literally he's been so strong and now.
I think Leandris is fine, but not needed in a lot of games. I don't think you go Iceborne Gauntlet like ever.
Yeah,
Um,
no, I tried that. I don't think Iceborne's worth it.
yeah,
I think the thing I found I'm building Leandri is probably a lot more than you should, just because I think I've just got used to that playstyle, right? When it used to be demonic embrace rush like every game.
yeah. That
But
was so broken.
So I think yeah, no, literally. So I think when I started with this team, I was doing a lot of Iceborne Gauntlet, and I just wasn't finding it as strong. So, but
No,
yeah, no, I think there's definitely a few games where yeah, you just rush Kaenic and then you can just skip
yeah, Kanek or
Leandries or something.
Frozen Heart
Mm,
doesn't really matter. Like the thing is, Liandry gives you a lot of damage, sure, and it gives you like a lot of shields and regen and those things. But you're so squishy that you can't really play team fights that well until you have like
yeah,
2 or 3 items. Because nowadays the problem with the game now is that since resists are OP, you can't stack AD usually, and you can't stack AP because the AD items are weak as fuck. You go
yeah.
Frozen Heart, you
Hmm.
will play it, game's over. You go the Kaenic shit, you will play it,
And
game's
then it's
over.
just over. Yeah,
So
it's a
yeah,
bit stupid at the moment.
so people usually like go 2 and 2 right now around those things. Like we see a lot of Lilia, a lot of Brand, a lot of carry jungles AP, and then two
Mm,
ADs, or like Varus, and then top carry. Like it's all with a lot of carries everywhere because you need to have different sources of damage. That's why on a lot of games, if you go like Liandry, and they have two types of DPS, then you need to buy
hmm.
both types of resistances, and not being tanky until 3 items on top lane champ,
Yeah.
it just doesn't feel that great.
Hmm.
So if they have like DPS and two types of damage, I don't think Leandro is good. If it's just
It's
like
good.
Lethality Varus and then I don't know, like another Assassin Jungle, and then
Yeah.
like yeah, sure, you can go for Leandro because the HP is good enough so you don't get one-shotted, and then you just deal way more damage. I
Yeah.
think you can
Okay.
also go for the what's the name? The not Leandro item, the other item. The I mean, it's like Leandro, and there is this other item that is built with the same mask that is with ability haste and
Riftmaker.
yeah,
Do you mean?
Riftmaker. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Riftmaker is also fine when you face like a lot of melees that are running into you
Yeah.
because
Okay.
like if you see the passive right, Leandro deals more damage with the burden,
Mm.
but the Riftmaker will heals you, so that's already good. And the important thing is that the Riftmaker stacks like more stacks over time. So while Leandro is way better damage in the short term, so better poke and better like
Mm.
burn. On the long term, which you usually are playing for, like Udyr is just on the face like 20 seconds and then runs
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Then the other item is better. Uh, I said this depends, right? If they have melees and not that much DPS, then I think that thing is better. If they have melees and a lot of DPS, then tank.
Like
And
full tank. Hmm.
yeah, and if they don't have a lot of melees, then just Leander because it's just better if you're not gonna be fighting a Fiora during like 20 seconds on those things.
Yeah. Yeah. Got you. Okay.
But yeah, those are the main things for this. Okay. Uh, okay. So on this game, what are your thoughts? Like, for me, when I get into the game, or like when we are like getting into the game, we just did the draft and we are waiting for the game to start and those things. I want you to know a lot of things as a team. So I
Hmm.
don't really care who knows these things, but someone needs to. So I'm gonna make like you can literally have a checklist, like a paper or just
Yeah.
a note on your computer with like a lot of things that you need to know. The first thing is obviously how to play early game. This means who has priors, where can we invade. Usually this means deep knowledge on your lane because, for example, there are like a lot of jungle pathing that are based on I don't know, we need to kill or get mid lane flash at around minute 7 or minute 5. So
Hmm.
then jungle does a clear just to flash on mid lane and get the mid lane flash, and then they punish it again on level 6 and those things. So early game with a lot of knowledge on lanes and jungle talking with every lane to know those things. Um, Obviously, like objective, right? You need to also talk about it. Like the early game is really like dependent on what actually happens in the game because someone
Yeah.
can fucked up. But objectives are not so like changing usually because even if you like do a bad reset or you can't kill someone that should die or those things, the objective should still be there unless you really fuck up. So usually objective is important, knowing your like game route. You know, we're gonna play for the grabs, we're gonna play for the rake, we're gonna give and just invade if they go because the X objective is dog shit and those things. So objective is important, and then for more like mid game, because this is basically this can be a really solid plan, but it doesn't really need that many like things. So for me, this is the
Mm.
most important on the early game. This can be deep, but still be like simple, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then on mid game, for me, the one really important thing that teams don't really think about is Baron taking. The Baron speed at which it dies is really important. Um, so like for example, this game it depends on what Urgot goes, but if he goes for a more like a damage build, if he goes like Black Cleaver or the Hoodbreaker or something like that, they have a really fast Baron because Bai and Urgot and Ethereal take Baron pretty fast. Like it's not the fastest obviously, but they
Mm.
still do it really fast. So it's like 45 seconds more or less, and Baron is gone. Sometimes it's 30, sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's 15 seconds. If they have like, we see this a lot nowadays. It's like
Yeah.
two ADCs or like one semi-carry jungle and Aether mid or those things. Like there are a lot of options. Baron can be taken in 15 seconds if five people hit it with those teams. So those things are really important because, for example, if you are the team that has really high DPS on Baron, right? They are the ones who need to check Baron all the time, but you don't. So they don't need
Mm.
to check Baron, but they have the DPS Baron thingy. So you need to be expending a lot of resources on Baron. And this is really
Yeah. Okay, I
important
get you.
because if you don't have vision on 45 seconds on them and Baron, you're fucked, right? Like you're
Mm.
gonna be
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
running towards there because like even if they are not there, they are threatening. Um, but you know that they don't need to do that. So in this game, for me, it's really important that you're the ones who group and get vision control on Baron, and they can just chill and farm more and deny your vision a bit and those things. As long as they like force you to somewhat come into Baron, they are hard winning because you can't do it and they can. So for me, Baron taking is really important on mid game. Um, because I said like on this comp, if you're facing the DPS one, you need to perma overload mid, go mid, go mid, go mid, just
Mm.
control vision like four people mid perma basically,
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then just a team fight, right? Like the how to play team fights. There are a lot of things to consider. I think the best things to learn team fights. Well, I think Matt right now are really good at team fighting. I think they have really good ideas. I think Matt is a really interesting team. Like, of course, they still int and do bad plays. But their ideas on how to play the game, I think, are really cool. So, if you want to get like ideas on how to play the game, I think you can try to watch them more. But if not, like for pure team fighting, the best are by far the Asians. I enjoy
Mm.
McCoy because they do a lot of flanking, they do a lot of pushing lanes for one and then collapsing with one member. They do a lot of like really good plays on how to flank. But
Yeah.
Asia is the best on mechanical executing it, so both are fine. But for me, the team
Okay. Yeah,
fighting
yeah.
aspect, the most important part in team fights is how to play it as five. Like, how can I say it? Like the priority for who is the priority on mid lane and the like kind of engagey thing. So, for example, this game, how do you think it should be the priority and the engage?
Um, I mean, for this game, I think I only really engage towards Maokai ult, right? If
Mhm.
we're already set up on an objective,
Mhm.
which I think that's where it comes hard. So I think, yeah, I think we just have to brute force check them because we are like triple tank. We can just sort of walk into them. I feel like in the mid to late, and then yeah, get set up on objective, turn with Maokai ult, and then I think I have windows to play flanks as well because I think their DPS is quite low on me. There's no one really that's a threat. I don't think.
Okay, so you think that priority is you just run through mid and lose your HP for push and then come C?
Well, that's what. Yeah, it's like I know how the game went, but when I look at this at level 1 at the start of the game, it's like, how the fuck do we play? Like
Yeah.
it's, I don't know. It feels hard with triple tank into them, but
I mean, I think both comps are pretty fucking bad.
yeah,
So I don't think it is that bad because Ethereal will take like 30 minutes until he actually can deal with you
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you have like a lot of HP, a lot of shields, a lot of heals. It's really hard for him to do real damage, and if he tries to auto attack, then he's enraged for his W, and then he's dead because you have insane amounts of CC. So I think both combos are bad. Um,
Yeah.
but what do you think? Like, how does mid lane? Because of course this game is pure 5v5, right? There is no flanking or very little because even if you
Yeah, yeah.
flank, you're just gonna go like on Oriana.
It's yeah, there's not
So
much.
so it's not literally like you will get a prime target. Um, so what do you think about the priority?
What for like each lane or just
No, just for like the team fight. How do you want to play on mid game on the team fights? Because you need to approach the objective, right? And it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter how many towers are down. Like, they can't really go on you. They can't really flank. They have a pretty bad flanking team,
Hmm.
and you have Tanken, so even if they try to flank, you will always like win the fight. So it will always come down to both teams coming mid, and then
Try mid, yeah.
the objective, and then fighting.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I get what you mean. Yeah.
So yeah, how do you think you will play the priority? Because I said you go mid, but who do you think has the prio? How do you think you need to approach it? How do you think you will position on river? All those things.
Yeah, okay. So I mean, I think on paper they've got the more wave clear, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I think as long as Senna's standing behind the tanks, I don't think they have much threat to get on her. So I think that's how we can get prio at least, is stepping up as a unit, and then if Senna's got enough souls mid to late, and then because I think any poke we do onto them like actually hurts them if they try and look for a fight. Like Vi can't really just take
Mm-hmm.
3 damage, or at least the build she ends up going. But yeah, no, that's I think that's one of my weaknesses. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Like it's
Okay. I mean, this is of course like something that the full team should answer, right? Maybe you have
mm,
a
yeah,
support
yeah,
early
yeah,
that knows these things. Uh, I mean, I said this game is really weird and fucked up.
yeah.
So it kind of depends. Like if he goes for DPS, I think you give the priority. You can just walk up and tank the Urgot on your face and the Oriana and the Ethereal and the Karma slowing
Mm,
and those things. If Urgot goes for more tanky build, then I think you can just brute force because even if sure the Oriana combos you, you don't care. If the Ethereal W kills you, you don't care. Like it doesn't really
mm,
matter. So it depends at what point in the game you are. Late game you can't tank it for fun, but mid
yeah,
game you can.
but mid. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it depends on on the on the Urgot. If he goes for damage, then you can't. If he goes for more tanky, then you can.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Uh, so this is basically gone. What do you think of this then? Of the early end objectives? How do you want to play it? Your lane? I said like you should try to know how to deeply play it. Of course, it changes, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like
yeah.
the main things to know are the cooldowns on the enemy, the reset timers, the key timers. I call it like that. Like when you can die, when he can die, if you need a cover on some moment, if like those things. So these things are the main ones for me on
Mm,
lane.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, I think this one's hard because I feel like Vi's got prio over Malco, right, in the jungle, and so I think into Urgot, I think up until level 6, I think I can beat him. I can out pressure. I can get push if I want, but I think it's yeah, because I know my jungler tends to play towards bot anyway.
Mhm. I mean, I will think
So
about draft after this. I don't know if you have
yeah,
the
okay.
drafts, like the order and those things.
I can have a look. I might have them somewhere. That's all right. But
Okay. But yeah, just after
to be
we
fair, I
talk
could
about
probably
early
remember
draft.
the draft. To be honest, that was. I think it was AB one Karma. I think our response was the Maokai Ksante. I think to the Karma was our response, and then they did Ezreal Vi. I'm pretty sure that's roughly. I think that's how a lot of our drafts are going at the moment. So I'm more than happy to blind pick, and then my jungler really wants Maokai.
Hmm. I mean,
But
I
it
think this is fine, but then this makes no sense.
yeah, okay, yeah, yeah.
Like you
Yeah, I
have,
think that was at fourth pick Senna it was, and then fifth pick Tom.
yeah, but like, uh,
Or
well, I
was it?
mean, then you go like, Ari right here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, then there are a lot of problems here.
Mhm.
So, first of all, they go Karma, sure, I don't care. You go for this two, you're comfortable on them, whatever. It's like even a flex here. this could be a flex
Yeah.
on mid lane, blah blah. So
Hmm.
if you play on the flexes, then that's better, but it doesn't really matter. Like it's fine if you are used to this and you win with this, just play it. And then they go this, so you're really happy. You have 2 tanks into Ethereal, you're very happy. And then buy is just here for fun, kind of like she has nothing to do now with the team that she's playing
Yeah.
with,
Yeah.
so
Literally.
you're
Hmm.
very happy right now. But then you do this or this, I don't care. Like both are terrible. If you go Ari, you're ending because you know this is their bot lane. And even if like they flex karma, doesn't matter. You know Ethereal is on bot. Like you can just answer on bot lane. Why do you blind mid? Now they have counter pick on top, counter pick on mid, and you just have counter pick on bot lane.
And yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that is already a really big fuck up. But then you fuck it up even more because you said you go like Ari, so you blind pick mid, and then you counter pick yourself on this. You have 3 hard losing lanes. Like Ethereal will 1v9 this game.
Yeah. 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 You should.
You are so lucky that like you have 3 tanks and they went like no sense team, right? Because if this is not buy, then I mean if it's not buy, then you probably don't go Tam because you said oh buy we go Tam. I probably, but like it it is really fucking bad. Like they will stomp your bot lane. They should get like 3 plates and 20 to 40 is advantage and take the early objectives and take everything. They have 3 winning lanes. It is not playable if they are good. Like if they are a decent team, it is not playable. And
Yeah. Okay. I
Maokai
get you.
isn't even weaker than Bai. Like it is kind of even because both want to farm and get 6. But Bai level 1 is terrible. So you can even like invade with Maokai level 1 and you win against Bai. If you play it like slow with Qs and those things, you know, like you are doing the no one farms, you look at each other and you're both AFK.
Hmm.
Like you can kill her of course because you're Maokai, you don't really do anything. But level 1, if you have prior lanes, you can just invade and wait and queue and queue and
Yeah.
queue and
Hmm.
queue and queue. So you will eventually poke her out. So even if Maokai is useless on like level 1, Bai is even more useless. So you can always just
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
invade with prior lanes. But this game you have nothing to play with. This game is you're gonna be AFK the whole game until you come into mid game like 3-4k behind and you lose. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Because
No. No. I can see that. Yeah. Yeah.
so first of all, answering is good of course, but you're answering only the buy when they have also like poke and control, you know.
Yeah.
Even with
Hmm.
buy, they don't need to go like Oriana and do a combo. Oriana is fine in your comp, it's not like insane, but it's fine. But they can go Rice, they can go Cassiopeia, they can go like anything they want. It doesn't really matter. And tanks against those champs are dog shit. I think Oriana is fine because she's good against Tarion in lane, and she's good against the Senna later on because Senna can't really walk up that much. But they can go like I said anything. You don't need to focus on the answering one champ when they have more champs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I see your point. Mm.
And then
I,
really
I think we did
important,
tunnel on the Vine draft. That
yeah,
was,
but
you know,
I mean that's fine, kind of like that can happen. It's understandable. But the more
but
important part, because you're at a level where the drafts usually don't matter that much. Like the execution is like 10 times more important,
yeah.
and
Hmm.
the easier and more comfortable draft wins. That's it. Like the easiest and most comfortable is the best. Um, so then why are you counterpicking yourselves everywhere for no reason? Like you're making the game harder when it should be like easy game wins. If they go for bot lane, you answer bot lane. If they go for jungle, you answer jungle. If they go for mid, you answer mid. Just answer.
Yeah.
People on this
Just
level
sounds
of
what I
play,
do. Mm.
like your draft is what a lot of people do, right? It's a terrible draft. So don't try to do a real draft. Just answer. It's so easy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because yeah, I said this is not playable. We will see what happens, but in paper they have three
It
winning
shouldn't.
lanes,
Yeah.
3 hard winning lanes. So this should not be playable. Okay. And about the lane, what do you think?
Yeah. This was one I wasn't too sure because I haven't played like I've played Ksante Urgot, but not the most recent iteration.
Mhm.
But yeah, knowing Urgot on paper, right? Like level 1, I can't contest him at all. But I think up until level 5, he's still super weak early, and so I think that's what I tried to do this lane was I'd try and attack his mana pool or set up a freeze to try and get him to step up
Mhm.
too far. But yeah, I think once it gets 6, I think it's a lot harder. I think for me to play with Vi pressure as well whenever she's around.
Mhm. I mean, the main points for Urgot are W. So at level 9, he spikes really hard before he's kinda meh.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, of course you need to lose the level 1 because if you don't like give prio, you will die.
Yeah.
So of course you lose the early game. Um, but the only really important spell for you is Q. Like if you dodge his Q, you are completely fine. You have your E, you have everything.
Yeah.
His E, you can really easily W because it's really slow. So as long as you hold your W for his E, you always like hard win every trade. You like win everything. I assume. Like I never saw this lane obviously, but as long as you don't get hit by Q and you don't get like run down by W, you should really easily win these fights. I feel like one important thing is that usually with Ksante you like ult when you're low and then you double in those things.
Mm,
You can do it against Urgot because of the ult execute. So
yeah.
you need to be aware of that. I think on this lane, if you want to all in, you should try to like do it on full HP and just run it down.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Because he can't really escape. Like if you ult and you start slowing, he will flash. He can't answer. Um, so yeah, and then after level 9, it's harder. But if you get on him, you will still win. Against Urgot, it's really important, to know that Frozen Heart fucks him completely because
Mm,
the first
yeah.
one, like every auto he does with W, is basically reduced by Frozen Heart. So it's like 1 HP every auto until late game. So he can't hit you, basically. So if you want, you can rush the Warden's Mail, right? The first part of Frozen Heart, because it still applies this. So
Yeah.
with one key gold, you make him borderline useless.
Yeah, that's fine. It was. I did think about the Warden's Mail Rush this game, but he wasn't really playing with his W, so I gave up on it and rushed Iceborne. But I
Yeah,
think
if
in
he's
hindsight, maybe it's
no,
yeah.
if he's AFK and is not doing anything, and you can win trades and those things because he doesn't know how to play, then of course don't do it.
Mm.
Um,
But
but if
yeah, no,
he,
I think I played this lane too conservative with what you're saying as well. I think I didn't really think with the Wing his E. I think I was worried I'd still lose the trade. But I think when I think about it on paper, I don't know why I thought I'd lose. Like,
no,
sure
I
he
mean
gets a shield, but
the only important thing is that you W his E and that's it. Like on the
mm,
other game, you can even tank his Q, and it doesn't really matter. Like sure, you will take the W, but it doesn't matter that much. Like you need to think that Ksante always win short trades, right?
yeah,
And mid trades, he also wins, but he loses long trades. You win short
yeah,
trades
okay,
usually because you
yeah.
like have your Q3 with the stuns and all those things, and you can E forward, proc grasp, and then go back. Mid trades because you have like your E and then your Qs. You can do a really fast combo, and then you have it back really fast, so you can still run away with your Q knock up and those things. And your W is also a lot of damage if you can use it on a mid trade. And then long
Mm,
trade you lose because you just have really long cooldowns on E and W, and you can really keep it with most of their top laners.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so as long as you make sure that the trade is mid or short, you're hard winning. I think this game you should go for Shield Bash and play on the play really aggressive and just tank his E and hit him with autos, and then you just W his E.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so you said he has pushes the game. What is your you're supposed to be recall timers and when you want to like recall, if you want to recall TP, those things.
Yeah, I think going in, I wanted reset on 6 to try and get a kill window on him, coming back full health. But yeah, that was another where I wasn't too sure. I was shooting in the dark with Urgot. I wasn't quite sure how much poke he'd have if.
I mean, I don't think the HP is a problem. I think you should
Or do you
never
think
die,
just for? Oh, okay, yeah.
but I think that your mana is the problem.
Mhm.
After the nerfs, Ksante uses a lot of mana, so even if you like have the cookies, it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter
it's
too
still a
much. Yeah, you should trade hard. I think on this lane you can't just chill and play back
yeah.
because
Mhm.
if you do that, then he will just really slowly poke you. While if you trade fast, you will burn mana, but you will also burn his HP, and you will get a lot of like stacks on grasp because every E you can E forward, like literally. It's so easy to E forward against him because his only way of dealing real damage is like W. So unless he has like 3 waves stacked and it's a really big slow push, just E, hit him, and go back. So you will,
Yeah.
you will,
Okay, I hadn't even thought of that. Yeah,
yeah.
no, I think that's good.
So you will burn a
Mhm.
lot of mana. So I think you should play on like 3 waves crash into you, and then you slow push 3 waves on him, and then around that time you should just like TP back, reset TP, uh, because you know you're gonna play 6 waves. It's already quite a lot. You should be using a lot of Qs to farm because he's ranged, range. So you should be burning quite a lot of mana if you want to uh, like play 6 waves. I don't think you can play like for level 6 if he plays well on the early game because just your mana. That's the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
main
okay,
part.
yeah.
I never saw this lane again, so I can be wrong. I just think that that's how I see
Yeah.
it.
No, I think it makes sense what you're saying. Yeah, I'd agree.
Okay. I mean, level 1 they can't do anything. You can't do anything. They can just do a short invade, but it's not really like that good. Bai wants to full clear his like her own jungle, so you need to check, but it's not like they will most likely do it.
Yeah, okay.
On Ksante you can also start E, by the way, on some hard lanes. For example,
Yeah,
against
I've
Gwen.
found it for a few, especially like Ude. I know for sure. I don't know if I did start E in this one. I think I might have.
I think you don't really need to. I think you can go just Q. Um, but I'm just saying that on hard lanes where you need to E out, like when
Yeah,
you
then you
face
go. Yeah.
Gwen, for example, you can go in and then auto attack and then she Qs and then you Q out, you E out and you are like chilling. You know, you can't really fight her anyways, so losing HP is worse than just starting E and farming and auto attacking. But I think against him you can start Q. It is already really bad, obviously. Like you don't
Yeah, that was a terrible one. That was.
like he will push, sure. You want him to push fast,
Mm.
but this is not fast, you know. Like if he now doesn't auto more the wave is still gonna really slow push. So the first auto is like useless. If he
Yeah.
like autos and then you walk up and then he hits you, then that can be fine because maybe you're forcing the second wave crash, right? Instead of third. So then
Yeah.
you get level
Okay.
3
Yeah.
before him, so then you can play instead of 6 waves and TPing, you can play 6 waves and then TP, walk back, maybe, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you have a lot of lane pressure. So it can be fine, but this is really bad. Now he can just chill, AFK.
Mhm.
He should never kill you, so if he pushes faster the wave just to auto attack you, it's really bad. Yeah, he's doing it pretty good here. He can auto you, but he's not really. That's fine. I will put this.
You know, get up.
I will put it, so I here. You can't, but if something happens,
Okay.
or I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
you should say something, then I will
Mhm.
tell you. I don't think you need the E level 1, by the way,
Well,
reset. Like, you
I-
skill it, but you don't really do anything with it.
Yeah. I think I skilled it a bit early. I thought he was going to step up way past the casters and then push
Yeah,
me, and then I thought I'd need it to dodge his E. But yeah, I think in hindsight I didn't.
I mean, even if he goes like E level 1, I don't think you're really scared. Like, the problem with E is that he E's QWs, and that's a combo. Like, E level 1, when you're just gonna play here, you can't
Yeah.
walk up
Yeah.
because like you're hard losing if you walk up. So even if he has E or W or Q, doesn't matter. You won't walk up. So just you know be on range. Because if you come here and you're melee and you like try to E his E, sure, but it's
Yeah. Then it's.
useless.
Mm.
You just are using mana for mana, but you have more mana issues than him should. So it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah. Okay.
okay. Good try.
I mean, if he does this on the level 1,
Okay.
right?
Okay,
And
that's good.
he really walks up,
Okay.
then of course we can start E.
Hmm.
But he didn't do it. He played it slow. So I think E is a bit useless.
Well, we can use Relax now.
But yeah, this is very good for you. He overpushed a lot.
Well, they crush
They
second
crashed too
wave.
early. Yeah, they crashed early.
That's good. He warded, I think, Esren.
He's warding bot side.
Uh,
This Oriana.
I didn't get a potion, so I'm gonna be quite unhealthy for the next year. Warden's mail is broken this game, by the way.
I
Urgot
think you
really
should
hates it.
walk up faster here.
Yeah, I think as soon as I hit 3. Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a potion,
Like you can do
so
two
I'm
things
gonna
here.
be
You
quite
can
unhealthy for the next year.
last hit this with Q, or just like walk
I
up
could have eaten the
here
melee. Yeah, yeah.
and then see what he does. If he like if while you walk up he walks back, then you just Q this at
Then
like
just
range,
Mm-hmm.
and if he doesn't, then just like EQ and then get level 3 W and those things. So just like
Yeah.
look
Okay.
for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you give a creep for this HP, it's obviously worth it.
Yeah, yeah.
Warden's mail is broken this game, by the way. Urgot really hates it.
Pick one up.
I don't think you should give it. for
By the
fun,
way,
like
Urgot really
just stand with the creep, you know. He's still level 2.
Yeah, I should just fight. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
hates it.
Like if you force him to Q the minion to get level 3, you're already getting his cooldown, so he's still level 2 for like, I don't know what the cooldown is on Q, but like 12 seconds I assume, more or less. It's quite long I think, no?
Yeah, I think it's about that. Somewhere between 8 and 12. I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know. Like you should know, obviously. You'd need to.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I know I had it up on the screen next to me before the
Okay,
game,
Okay,
but
yeah.
off the top of my head, I can't remember it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair.
Pick one up.
Okay.
But you know, he's level 3 and has
I
all
apply
spells,
for you here.
while
Next
he
wave.
shouldn't have all spells.
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit slower
Yeah, I think-
clear.
I think I was too worried here about trading HP in case Vi was pathing top. I think that was why.
Mhm.
Like you say with that minion, I didn't even think about looking on him. I was just focused on catching the CS I can
Okay.
and building a slow push. But
I mean, I think it's.
I think that's
fair.
my problem as a player. I think I'm too passive a lot of the time. I think I'm.
I mean, I think what you're saying is fair, but you should also be looking to like get something, you know, like.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think that's the issue. I don't think I'm pushing aggressively enough to.
I
I'm
think you
sort of
need to
rolling
play.
over and going even, but I don't think that's what I should be looking for a lot of the time. It's
I mean, you can still be even, but have this HP, you know, like you're
Yeah,
not gonna just
exactly.
win things for fun. Like you're not gonna just stomp the lane if you do one trade. But it's better to do a good trade if you can.
yeah, it puts pressure on him. Yeah.
Yep.
it's-
I mean, this game shouldn't matter. Like as you said, like both jungles are just gonna farm on both sides and those things.
Mm.
But still, like for your lane, for those things, it's good. If the enemy jungle is like super aggressive and you are like against a carry top lane and the bot lane is AFK with Thix, then maybe doing a winning trade is losing for you because if you lose this HP, right, and he loses this HP, sorry, you like.
It's still yeah. I get.
So it depends on the jungles and the matchup, but on this matchup, for sure, you need to fight for it. And I think if you say that, then you need to play more solo queue. Like play
Yeah,
solo queue and then
yeah,
read
yeah.
your lane and just do that. Like I don't care if you play 95% of the league champs if you never play well on any of them, because this is not playing well, right? This is like not in team, but that is not playing well. So I don't care
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
can
I
play
get what you mean.
every
Mhm.
champ. You need to like play some champs well. You need to know your
Yeah.
limits. You need to know like your trading patterns. You need to know like your power spikes when you win lanes, when you can fight, your objectives, all those things. So if you want to improve, don't focus on this. This is useless. Focus on
Yeah, yeah.
playing,
Everything else.
yeah, playing well on your champs. Like if you see like Nemesis, if you see like I don't know, like Faker, like I don't know, like Keria, you know, they all have their own champs. Sure,
Yeah.
they can kind of play everything, but they have their own champs. Like Nemesis is full scaling, Faker is like mages, that's it, every mage.
Mhm.
And then Keria is like ranged supports things that win lane and use mechanical things. So find your own playstyle, you know, like you can be the new the shy and play queen top and on world finals and win. Or you can be another tank player that goes decent but still wins the game because he's more useful and he didn't lose the lane and he knows really well the limits. Like there are a lot of different options, but don't try to be everyone at the same time because
Yeah.
that doesn't work.
I think that's. I think that's I think that's where Udyr Ornn I'm a lot more comfortable on. I feel like I know a lot more of the windows. But yeah, Ksante was just because he was strong. Is I'm playing it. But yeah, I should have some more games on him. To be fair, that's
Like when I see you D3 and I see this, it's like you really need to play more. Like if you're in
yeah,
competitive,
yeah.
if you're in competitive for fun and this is like for fun team and you're not really focused on winning, you're just here for fun, then sure this is fine. But if you want more, then this is not enough and you should play more.
Okay, yeah.
And if you're for fun, obviously be honest about it and tell your team, I am for fun, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
I have pray for you here on next wave.
Like,
Yeah,
I feel like
I'm doing
now
a
you
little
should
bit
be the
slower
one
clear,
looking for E forward, outweighing those
for
things.
getting the scuttle, so
Yeah,
I didn't.
no,
I
that's
just want to
fair,
get the
that's-
one he doesn't get.
He has no Q again,
Okay.
so just go for him.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
I
he's not
skipped
working, I
my
should
blue bar.
be.
I think
Mhm.
this is so bad for him. Like, just woke up, legit.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I get you. That's.
he's
I think that's where as stupid as it says, I don't think I'd even thought about my W into his E and I win that. I think I was thinking I lose that, which
I mean,
in
maybe
hindsight,
maybe you lose. Like, if you really played bad, maybe you can lose. But I really don't think so. Like,
yeah, no, that's fair. That's
with Shield Bash, I am almost sure you win the trade, the short trade, and then you just can run back. And if the like trade goes long, you should also like be decent. You just can even like ghost out if you really need to, and you just like crash because you have an insane wave and you are trading here. So then
Mm.
you know his minions are on you, your minions are on him. You're pushing. So then if you lose the trade, then you just like end up pushing, and then you last hit and you run away. But like you need to understand that his auto range is like this. Your E is like this.
is yeah.
Like your E is more range than his auto, or is like the same, you know. So if you
Mhm.
walk up, he needs to walk back. Because if he stays autos, then you E an auto, and you have the grasp, the shield, and the shield bash. You do like this HP, and he does like this HP with one auto. You heal 10 times more than him.
Yeah. I get you. Okay, yeah.
Well, then just
So
go
if you
scuttle.
heal more and you win the trade,
Good,
that
that's
means
good.
you will stomp him, right?
Your choice.
Can do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's do that then. Let's get bot scuttle.
I'm walking down.
Coming.
It's fine.
We get 3 on this.
That's a very good
Okay.
word. This word is very good, but just keep in mind that you need to walk a really long time. So on
Yeah,
other
true.
champs you can do it against Urgot, of course, because he's hitting while he runs away, right?
Mhm.
But if this slow push is really important or those things, just walk with the wave, ignore the ward.
Prioritize that.
anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I don't think they can ever kill you. You have flash, sorry, ghost and the double
Ghost
ND.
up. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can
Right.
do
Right
it
now,
now,
my
just-
priority was just to crash this wave.
Smite it.
Yeah.
Can you damage it?
Right.
Oh, we have to give.
I think you're on. They've already here.
Uh,
Bit careful for me.
I could get invaded now. She's gonna get double scuttle.
But it's
But
double
how much?
scuttle.
I think again, it's important
I
that you know these
could
things.
get
And I
invaded
know
now.
I
She's
said
gonna get
like
double.
10 times, but these things are pretty important. Like right now,
I should
If-
just E forwards. Oh no.
I think you can. Doesn't really matter that much. Like depends on what you want to do. Like you're full HP and full mana. The lane was really AFK. You didn't really push.
Yeah.
He didn't really do anything. He's low on mana. So you have two options here. You can stay and then just play longer the lane and just TP after he like TPs or something, or
Mhm.
rush it now and just walk back. I think it's a bit late for that. The wave is already here, so you will lose like 3 CSs if he doesn't push.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
think you should walk back. You get just TP if you reset. But my point is, here you need to know what you're gonna do, right? So if you tank it, it means you're gonna take this and you're gonna reset and you're gonna TP back. If you're
Yeah.
gonna stay,
Okay.
you
Mhm.
always like E here and try
Need
to
to
like
judge or yeah. Mhm.
Double scuttle.
because sure like
Yeah,
you're
but
high
double
HP, like,
scuttle-
doesn't really matter. You want to do like the
Invaded now.
problem with
She's
this
gonna
is
get
that
double scuttle.
what happened shouldn't happen. Like he should never give you this Q.
Mm.
It's better for
Yeah.
you. Like
Mhm.
see, you lose 64, he loses 56. Problem is like you heal 10 times more, right?
Yeah. D shield and then get a
And
grass.
sec-
Yeah. Okay. I
and-
see.
and-
Mm.
and second wind.
Yeah.
So-
I think I was playing far too passive. Just yeah.
But it's double
But how much?
scuttle.
Coming?
Yeah, I think here you always win. Like how are you so scared?
There's only core
Mm.
main
He's
there.
perma-hitting
like
you
we
for
can
fun
move if
when
needed.
he shouldn't. Like you have a full wave, your Q hits the same as his auto.
She's gonna invade my raptors now.
I think you this is so illegal.
Yeah,
we
no,
have
no.
to
I'm
top lane, by the
watching
way.
this. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Scroll
Like,
over.
Can
Literally,
revive
like
my
you say,
Raptors? I don't want to give
I
everything.
think I was just so focused on
Okay, she's
that.
going top, she's
going top, she's
Urgot
going
beats
top.
me,
Then, by the
but
way.
not at this stage in the game. Like, I should have the prior here. I should have the.
Okay, one thing is that buy is not here yet. Like,
And but
We see
double
how much
step.
time?
Yeah, yeah. We knew we were going
Mm.
top scuttle.
we
This
want
was where I
to
wasn't
remain
entirely
there?
sure
Yeah,
if I
like we
made the
can,
right
we
choice
can.
here to. I think I should have just went
She's
full
gonna invade
aggro
my
on him
Raptor.
there
yeah,
to
just
force him to go
full
under
fight.
turret.
Yeah,
Yeah.
full fight.
Mhm.
But the thing is now. The
Yeah,
wave
now
is-
now it's terrible.
Yeah,
Mm.
but the wave isn't frozen. The wave is slow pushing, so you're not gonna lose that much if you just leave now. So there are two things that can happen now, right? First of all, just leave, and you chill, or you stay. Both
Yeah,
of them, I
yeah.
think you don't take your potion.
Okay.
Like you have your ward in 2 seconds. You need to run here, protect yourself for a like buy gank because sure you have this ward, but buy can come here, Q the wall, and then come here. I don't think they
Yeah.
can kill you, like if they come here or here. But if you want to stay, I think you just like run and at least check, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. How would it be? I can see what I was thinking here. I think like you say, it's not a slope. It's not a freeze. But in my head, I thought it was a freeze. Like, it's which I think's where I'm wrong. I don't know why I didn't even look at the minions' health and think that.
I mean,
It'll be
it's not
pushing
even
in,
the
but
health, it's just that 3 creeps on this spot is not a freeze. Right?
yeah, it's not high enough, is it? But how would it be different though if it was a freeze there? What would you
Then
say
you're
the better
fucked.
angle? Because yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was a freeze, but obviously in hindsight it's not. But yeah, I think like you say, because that last trade like 10 seconds ago, because I didn't play that well, it fucked me here. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
if it's a freeze, you always call your jungler, say, fuck your blue, you...
Yeah,
like,
I
your
should've-
clear was
yeah.
dog shit. I don't know how he still has the blue. It's so slow
Oh,
to do this. And I think he did the
Probably.
fancy clear. The problem is that
Uh,
Maokai clears pretty slow
eh,
nowadays, so
the-
not having
Mm.
red means your clear is really slow, and the red isn't even useful
Oh, I
because you don't have
skipped.
a fight. It moves everywhere.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
just smite it.
So your jungle fucked up his own jungle pathing and the timers. So now all you need to do is like call him.
Yeah. Okay.
Like if you can't, because the thing is you still win the fight, right? Like here, I like 99% sure you still win. You
Yeah,
have way more
I-
mana. He has no mana. He has like 1 Q and W or 1 Q and E. He doesn't have mana for the full combo. I'm pretty sure. I mean,
Mhm.
when Maokai comes, then of course he does. But if you are still like not
Yeah, for
hitting each
this
other,
fight.
then he will be like this mana, sure, but you will also be like this HP, right?
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
you're creating a lot. You have second win and you have the D shield. So you will win the fight if you fight 1v1 and 2v2 if Maokai is here after like resetting and he has HP. You
Mm.
should also win the fight. Even if it's like level 3 against 4, that sucks, but you know, you're jungle inted, so
Still,
it's
yeah,
fine.
we have pushed top lane, by the way.
So yeah, if this is a freeze, then you always just call
Scroll
him.
over if you want.
Yeah.
Can
And if you
revive
don't
my
win the
Raptors?
fight,
I don't want to
without
give
resetting,
everything.
you just reset TP. And
No,
go
Okay,
I
she's
think-
going top, she's going top, she's going top, she's going
I
top,
see,
she's
I
going
see,
top,
just
she's
take
going top.
Nice
Aye.
splash come. I'm fine.
Yeah, slow.
I think in hindsight I
Okay,
didn't need
no,
ghosts
no.
there.
what?
I think in hindsight I didn't need to pop the ghost there. I think I was.
I don't want to give
I mean, I think
everything.
it's fine. Like,
Okay, she's
yeah.
going
I
top,
think
she's
if they
going top,
played
she's
it
going top,
properly, I
she's
needed
going
the
top.
ghosts.
She's
Yeah,
going
I
top,
see,
she's going top.
like I think she just
Nice.
turns
Flash
because
come.
you
I'm
ghost
fine.
and
Yeah,
she's
so?
like, okay.
Yeah,
I
and then
can,
she
so
backs up.
Maybe.
I think the ghost is
Urgot flashed or what?
Yeah, no, I got.
Oriana needs base here. Not coming.
I will do my
But yeah,
crux and
here's
then
where
reset
I
my
was
play
happy with the lane because I see he's and I'm like I wanted
One
to
of the-
try and
Yeah, no,
objectives,
of
okay?
course, you're
Okay.
pressure.
really happy.
Look, I need to crash this wave that's coming now though.
But again,
They
I don't know
have,
what I'm scared of here. Like I'm playing as if he's full mana and he's just doesn't have any. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think you
But,
like
yeah,
if
yeah.
you fight, you kill him before he kills you. by the way.
Yeah, 100%. I
For-
just yeah.
And he was also level 4 to level
Drops
5.
and
Yeah.
Trying to shove this by the way.
I mean, this just comes with playing more.
you have to
I
care for the
really think
regain
yeah,
top, by
playing
the
I'm
out
way.
chill,
alone.
I'm chill, I'm chill.
Like-
Like, I got no mana.
You need
Fine
to
if they
start
hit us.
working on this.
He TP'd on mid.
That's just it. Play more,
Yeah, yeah.
focus
No,
on
that's
these
fair.
things.
Mhm.
We just play a reset here, right?
Yeah.
Like if you could pro play Ornn
You
would
play
like solo
Dragon?
kill every game basically.
Yeah, yeah.
So Ksante games gets solo kill 3 times every game, right?
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, yeah.
So you know you can do way more than just AFK farm.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, they will probably build a sloper spot here.
I don't think you should be scared. You don't really care about this. You're losing minions top.
Okay, but isn't it frozen? No? Or
Yeah, I think I went because I didn't
Yeah, we
lose
can.
anything.
Yeah,
but
they will probably build a sloper
I
spot.
think that's why I went
here.
for it. I don't think I was ever getting that. I think in hindsight I could have fought for that caster, but in my mind I was thinking I couldn't. That's yeah.
Right, it's like I just care
Okay,
about the
but,
XP, right? I
isn't
don't really
it-
care about
Yeah,
getting
no,
the
that's
gold.
fair.
or-
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what's that?
How do you
He's crashing this
how do
wave.
you play dragon, by the way?
I mean now you gonna sit.
He just
Uh,
crashed mid.
You will have to cover a spot first here, I think. We have to try and fix this.
Okay, I
Yeah.
do wolves in combat or what? What if I just
think
queued
when you
over and
hit-
she's doing it right now?
Nah, you don't have gold.
well,
That's
yeah,
not
what?
good. But yeah, here you for sure can kill him if you was.
Yeah, yeah. I should be playing this. Yeah.
I have double smite. I think I just started.
I think I was
right?
looking at it. I was
What
just
do you
scared of
think,
a Vi
Nicholas?
gank, so I didn't want to
Uh,
lane
yes,
gank.
can
so I
look
didn't
on
wanna be
this.
too-
Yeah.
I don't think you can ever touch
But-
that by
but-
gank.
Yes,
can
can-
look.
Yeah,
If she's
no, that's
here,
fair.
she has like your Maokai gets all of this for free.
Mm.
Like if Vi is still on top side, then you die, you TP back, and then your Maokai is like 3 camps up.
So far, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, no, that's fair.
Look
I,
on
I think
this.
that's where the issue,
Yeah.
my mindset is with comp. I was so
But-
focused
I
on
don't
not
apply
dying.
right now.
it's- I'm not pushing enough.
Can I go out now?
I mean,
Yep.
that's
She's walking
Warrior
down.
moving
die,
bot.
but
I'm also walking.
you can never
They
die
see
here.
me bot, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They probably look
we
to fight
need
this, by the way.
You
Do we
think
fight
they
it?
will look to fight it?
You want me
Okay,
to
but
join now or no?
they get to bot
We have
push
to-
now.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just
Okay,
commit
do
now.
we just give the wave then?
Yeah,
Okay, we
we
give
just
away.
commit now.
I got TP.
Why
Why
is
fight?
bot? Why is
Can,
bot?
can I remove first?
I'm
Or
moving.
I remove.
I'm,
I
I'm
remove.
moving. I'm moving.
Okay, we have to commit
He's
somewhere.
chasing me.
What do we do?
Okay.
Commit somewhere, commit
Bye,
somewhere.
bye, bye,
Yeah,
bye,
yeah,
bye, bye.
Your team is all shouting a lot, so I'm gonna mute it. I think you're quite
It's a little.
sad now. Like the only thing you can do now that is good is if you do a really hard trade, short one,
Mm.
and leave.
And leave. Yeah, 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 okay.
But it's not like you're delaying a lot your recall for nothing really. Like when you see him like leaving the lane and the wave is here, you assume he's on a back and TP. So why don't you just match it? and stay
Yeah,
so
I
long?
was gonna say. So is it worth matching or not? I was thinking I just stay. I wait for him to crash. I catch that wave and then TP. But then I think yeah, it does delay me by like a minute of.
I mean the thing is this is a slow push. Again, it's not a freeze, right? So then if you stay and don't
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Now-
I was thinking it was a freeze just because Urgot's legs, right? Like he's inevitably going to do a little bit of extra damage. So I
mean,
thought.
yes, but I mean, if I am Urgot and I just
Yeah, if he
out of
positions.
this,
Yeah, yeah, I see.
and
Mm.
if it's like that's this HP, sure, like maybe you win 1 second, but it's still like 1 second, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Now I get your point. So it's just just match it at that point. Okay.
Like the issue is that if you don't rush it now, the wave will get bigger,
Yeah.
come
mhm.
here, and then one-shot waves. So then how
Yeah.
can you play here when you have no mana and no reset? Like right now, if you reset now, you're gonna lose like 1 minion, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But later it will be more. So
Yeah. Okay. Now I get your point.
I would just get this and insta start recalling, and that's it.
Yeah. Just pop it.
Like,
Okay. mhm.
If Urgot doesn't reset here, like you just, TP back and deny the push, and then he's fucked.
Mhm.
And if he walks up while you're resetting, then you just stay and E forward and go on him. So both options
Yeah.
are decent. You just want to have the option to match his reset, which is the best option for him. Because like, see, even if like Urgot autos and hit like this, it doesn't matter, right?
It's yeah. Yeah. No, I see your point.
I mean, if he comes and pushes, then it's good. But as I said, like here, your only goal should be trade and leave. So E forward,
Mhm.
Q, auto, and then if he is W, and if he doesn't, then just walk back and then TP.
Then
Because
yeah.
again,
Okay.
you will like lose 1 minion, maximum 2 if you're unlucky. But it is what it is. You fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now you're in lethal range. With his ult, he has the lethal range. So one more Q and one more auto, and you're dead. I mean, you have E, so I guess you can tank one auto, so 2 autos. But still is not the best, obviously. So just reset. Do we know what he bought? I don't think so, no? Did you click on him?
No, I haven't looked, to be fair. No, that's a good point. I probably should have.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on in the lane. So I think you need to know what he's doing. If he's like buying defensive stuff or like boots or those things, I think Iceborne is worth. But if he
Yeah,
just bought
okay.
AD and he's going for the full Black Cleaver first item, those things, I think you just need to buy the defensive components of like either the boots and just, yeah, he has the AD.
Yeah, this is what I've seen yeah, yeah.
I mean, with Phage he runs fast, so you can go Tabais if you want to kill him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't really care about it and you just like go Warden's Mail, you are chill.
Yeah.
You can also go for the Iceborne. I just don't really think it is that great.
Yeah, no, that's. I think yeah. Thinking about it, I should have just gone Warden's Mail, and if I'm playing way more aggressive, then it'll be using W a lot more, and then it'll be worth 100%. I think I could have won trades if I had.
But like your buy is good. It's just that I would go for it if he goes like boots or something. But in
Yeah.
case, like,
Okay. No, that makes sense.
usually it's the best, right? I think Shin is better though than this, but it's fine. Okay, now you need to be like
Yeah.
kind
Okay.
of scared. Buy can be anywhere. Your Maokai is
Mm-hmm.
bot. Your Maokai has camps on top side, so you should be trying to protect it. If you can, of course. Don't die for it. But, yeah, if you can try to start a slow push now, it should be really good. And try to have some lane of priority for your Maokai.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's maxing Q because the Q is dealing quite a lot of damage. This is really important for you. 80.
Yeah. I think it was 2 points Q is what I was thinking at this point. 80. I was like,
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird that he does so much damage.
because I know Urgots usually go the 2 point Q, but
I mean, then he gets W level 10 at least, so
yeah.
you know you still win against him until level 10.
I think that's my point. I wasn't really thinking of that.
No, I mean, that's
yeah.
understandable. It's a minor thing.
Mm.
I think he may have 2 points. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe his Q is just OP.
Yeah, could be. Who knows? Hadn't played versus the champ in a long time.
Yeah, no, I don't see him anywhere, so. I think
Yeah, I was just
your
worried for
jungle
Malcolm.
should give. Okay. And what you're doing here is fine. It's the correct thing. Like the point is, when you're here, you want to protect your wave and push, and like don't hard push. Just like have priority. If you can one shot, you can't. So you want to keep the slow push alive. So you should be hitting more, of course.
Yeah.
But once this is the like moment in the lane, then all you want to do is chill and sit back. So then when this happens, he's pushing and you have the wave kinda like frozen on him, your Maokai is the one who needs to give things. Because like the thing is, when he is here and the guy is coming, if he dies, then he gets more than he loses. But if they just get the red buff and that's it, like if you see, he loses 1 minion. Wait, it is. Wait, it is. Take this 1 minion, 2 minions, so already 40 gold, 3 minions, 60 gold. Okay, 60 gold. Like if he was here, he loses 100 gold, right? The red buff camp gives around 150 gold because it's a buff, so it's obviously worth.
Yeah.
But this is a lot of XP, more XP than the red buff. The red buff is a lot of gold, but less XP. So it's basically the same as one wave.
Okay. Yeah. I'd never thought of it like that. Yeah.
So if your jungle needs to lose, like just lose, don't flip your death, because if you die, then it's obviously way worse.
Yeah.
Okay, again, your lane is a full 1v1. Here you should really trade. He
Yeah.
obviously wants the creeps, just posture more aggressive. Like, you can be
Mhm.
here and still try to auto this and be in range.
Yeah. I get. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you just need to learn more of the limits and who wins trades and those things, and that is solo queue basically. Like,
Yeah. No, that's fair. I'd be a bit more confident if it was a matchup I've played a lot more, but
no, I understand, but still, like, I
but
think
yeah, that's what I mean. I'm still in the mindset whenever I play comp to not die if I'm on weak side. But now that you point it out, I'm prioritizing the not dying part. I'm not even laning. Like he's just getting to play the game without worrying at all. Like
yeah, like I understand you want to die, but
Mm.
how can you die here, no?
yeah, no, exactly. That's what I mean. It's in my head. I'm like, oh, I don't want to trade any health. Like I want to be full, but no. I get your point entirely. That's yeah.
Like,
No, it's good to see how.
if Vi isn't playing for this lane, then what is she
Mhm.
doing now?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know how your lane has 5 plates still up. It should be like 2.
Yeah.
Okay. They are playing so passive, so you're pretty happy. But at this point, we can probably go faster. This is not really useful.
Yeah, no, I think the way I played this, you can just 2x it because I did nothing.
Okay.
I don't think I made the right decision, but
I mean, it's fine, just learn for next time.
yeah, no, exactly. That's yeah.
But Ksante plays a lot of the lanes like being really aggressive, because if he's not aggressive, he just loses.
Mm.
You need to like use your E, your like Qs aggressively, your poke. Like for example, against Gwen, you can even win the lane if she's like not really playing crazy. Like if she doesn't have the second win and she's not
Yeah,
like full trading level 1, you win the lane against Gwen. So you
yeah, no, okay, yeah, no, fair. That's
like level 1. I mean, I'm not saying like mid game. I'm saying level 1.
yeah. Once it's passed, then it's
Yeah, but if you win, like, sure, after level 1, if like she has prio, then you lose. But if you have prio, then you win level 1, then you win level 3 because you could get it before.
you
On
get
the
it.
bounce back,
Yeah,
you
okay.
get level 6 before her, so you can also like kill her quite easily. So it is a lot of different things at the same time. Basically, just turn a losing lane into a hard winning one. I think here you should W. I don't know why you don't do it.
Yeah, no,
Like
that's fair.
Q, like he's on your face, like Q, walk up,
Yeah, 100%
auto,
here. Yeah.
E, auto, and then try to W. And if he doesn't, then that's fine. But he's inside the tower, he can't do anything. Okay, I hope now you try to kill him.
You might be disappointed.
I mean, that's
No, looking at it now and talking through it is yeah. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, I'm just being way too passive.
I mean, you're also quite behind on the mini you should have, because you are denying yourself a lot. He has 3
Yeah.
plates and he has, I mean, he should have an advantage. Yeah, I mean, you can still probably play because OP items are cheap, so I guess
Mm.
you can still match. But now it starts like being really hard, right?
Yeah, exactly that. That's what I was.
Mm. I think you should be trading really fucking hard here. Like the point is,
Yeah, even into cleaver. Yeah, yeah.
here, you're like the fight is what? The fight ends, the fight dies.
Mm.
Awai game stops. She's on top lane. You will see her on this. Okay, never mind. The Urgot TP'd. Never mind. I was thinking that when you see this and you see her going bot, if Urgot didn't TP, he has TP advantage over you,
Yeah.
and the fight is going on bot, and this is a big fight.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, this goes back to my first TP as well, doesn't it?
Yep.
I suppose I didn't even think about it. Yeah, now it's stalled me for 40 seconds, so I can't. Yeah, no, okay.
But he TP'd. I didn't watch it, so it's still like fine.
Yeah,
But
I think
if he
that's
didn't
what.
TP here, if he was just walking here, I think you like fight with everything. You just don't die. You pop ghost if you need to. You just run away, and you deny him the TP.
Yeah, okay.
Like it doesn't matter. You're like 10 HP. You have TP, right? So just match. So you ult. You like do everything. You pop him. The flash probably. You just like both 1 HP. Reset
Mm,
TP. Go
yeah.
back, and that's it. You can still do it now. Like the problem is that I don't really know if you hard win or not, but I would assume you still are like fine, and you have a really long lane. I would try to like do a hard trade and then TP back here
Yeah, okay.
because you're bleeding so much. Like the game shouldn't be like this, but it is this way. So okay, that was the first good trade you have done.
Yeah, finally.
But this is perfect. Like
That's what I
literally,
mean. Yeah, no, I should
really
have been
hard
in
lane.
that way earlier. That's.
Yeah.
I think at that point was when it sort of clicked. I was like, oh, maybe I can.
Yeah, I think you really do. That's very good. And now you have the kill pressure with the ult. You need to like if you fight now and you pop the ult. You can't really
Yeah. And then,
like hesitate.
how do you think you should open up the fight then? Because I think that's a bit I'm still not 100% certain with the new.
I think you walk up E auto ult.
Is it just just straight away like?
I mean you can
Okay.
W, but the bad
Just makes a bit
thing about
telegraphed,
this,
doesn't it? Yeah.
yeah, I mean not really. The problem is not being telegraphed here. The problem is that he stacks black cleaver on you, the Q on you, and then the execute is really easy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
what I was worried about in.
against other champs, it's fine to like lose HP and do the full combo and then ult and then
And then
have everything again, right? The full abilities. Um, but against Urgot, I don't think you can. I think you need to start with ult and just like E auto ult
yeah.
and
Okay.
then just
Yeah. Yeah.
stack your Q and those things. Yeah, this is still very good for you. I think you can stay one more wave and TP. I don't think you are in a rush here.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to save my TP for maybe a play, but I think it ends up giving
that's
turret to him, which is just yeah.
fine. My problem is that they have a lot of like mobility on bot lane. You can't really
Yeah. No, that's fair.
get
Okay.
there. And obviously, like losing your tower is pretty bad. I mean,
Yeah. 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 That was. I think as soon as I see him on wave, I should have TP'd. That was
I think it doesn't matter if he's like if he's
maybe,
not
but
here, you TP, you win push, and you just you know
and just play
push
for
and
that.
then
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
come here and win vision and those things. Just because if they are here, you know that you can either come and play here or just contest or do something. But I don't think you know that Vi is there, no? Like we never saw
I
her,
don't think we'd. No. No. No.
and like they are not even leaning towards topside or anything. So it's like a bit weird. When did we see Vi?
And she was dead.
Yeah. You see her here.
Oh, we see her there. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you know he's not here, so she's going bot. But if she's going bot, then why do we do this?
Yeah. No. Okay. That's fair.
I mean, it's a bit weird, right? She can be anywhere, really. Like she can do camp stop and then come
Yeah,
again
but
herald,
it's
but
really bad for her if
yeah,
she.
it's terrible. So I would assume
Yeah.
she's probably on bot lane. So I mean, the thing is, if you're gonna do this, what I'm gonna say now, you need to know like something about Vi, right? You don't really know anything, so that kind of sucks. But my idea was you can top, you DB top. If he's here, then he's fucked. He needs to run away, and then you just control, push. He gets waves here, or he resets and comes back. Control the river, play on here. And then maybe your team can play bot when you see by here, blah blah. But if Bai is already on bot lane, then your
Yeah,
team play
okay,
is
yeah, yeah.
terrible, and you don't really have much to do for it. Yeah, but Bai was on top. Then that's good. I don't think this is useful at all. Why do you ward here? You're seeing Bai already on mid lane, and you don't have anything to do on river now. Like you're warding for fun. Just come top and push now.
Yeah, no. That was...
At this point, you can also start getting the the red or the blue trinket. I think this game you can go for red. You don't really need anything.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I like this. You don't really have nothing to do, and your mid lane tower is still really high HP. One thing that is important though is keep in mind they have Herald. So if you do this more time than one wave, then you are inting your team a lot.
Okay,
You
yeah,
have
yeah.
TP, so
Mm-hmm.
I get it, like this is fine. Stay here a bit, but don't perma-freeze, because then they
Yeah.
can overload mid, get mid for free, and then go top with the prio and push, and you just got nothing, you know?
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
So this is fine, being here a bit, waiting for a bit, but... You're also playing, like, if you have vision, but you have no vision. Like, the ward here is completely useless for you, and now the problem is that when you woke up, if Urgot is coming here, right?
Yeah, that's what I was worried about at this point was
I mean, I
he's
think you
somewhere in
don't die
Shrine.
at all, but you lose HP.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think that's what I mean. I think I was giving too much respect. I think I was thinking like I die if he comes that way, which just no.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw him.
Okay, maybe you still even win the fight because he's having the ability. Okay. Full disrespect. No HP, no nothing. I think you win the fight against him.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Like, he has a lot of armor sweat, so lethality pairs really well with his build, like his champion. But it doesn't really matter. You should still win. Okay, let's watch this again. Because this is the mid-team, so... I mean, it's already really weird, right? All the sequencing on this, because already here you lost your tower for fun, and then
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you don't push and use a really weird, useless ward, then you come here, which is fine. You're using your prio, that's fine. You can also here just like go mid if you want and secure prio. The thing is, Ksante, okay, this is kind of Ksante specific, but it applies to every tank basically.
Mm-hmm.
How much is like, I don't know, Black Cleaver worth?
Oh, what? How much gold?
Yeah.
Like, it's like 3,000. Is it 100 at the moment, or is it just 3,000? I don't
No,
know.
it's around 3 and 3.2k. Every item is around that, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, how much is your items worth?
Yeah, they're way less, like 2,600 in it. I spawn.
Yeah, and then the frozen heart is like turbo broken,
2.4.
2.4.
Yeah.
So if you're both AFK not farming, who wins?
What, going even then? It's better for me then, no? Because
Yeah, if you're both not
cheaper
getting gold,
items. Yeah.
if you
Okay.
don't get gold, you're winning because you
Mhm.
get your
Yeah,
power
yeah.
spikes faster, right?
Yeah.
So then this means that if you're forcing the overload on mid and forcing the people to come, then
And then it forces him to.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I get your point. Okay. Yeah.
So with this type of champs, if you use it properly, they are always running mid and pushing and running mid and pushing, and then
Mm.
they go bot, get the wave, and then go back here and push and push and push, and they go back. They are always doing these things that, you know, they drop waves to gain priority, so then the enemy champion can't just keep farming. Because if you get gold and he gets gold, sure, you get your item faster, but he will also get his item. more or less
Yeah.
in time.
No. Okay. Hmm.
So those things are pretty important on tanks in general. Like you group because you don't win side lane, but even if you do win side lane, a lot of times it's just better just group and force them to drop waves.
Yeah. No. No. That's fair. I'd never thought of it that way. That's. I think I was always thinking of the like I get CS, he gets CS. It's better for me because mine's cheaper. But yeah, no, that's good. I'd never thought of overloading mid and forcing
mean,
him to.
It can be true if you are close to your item and he's like
Yeah. Yeah. Then
away
it's.
from it, right? Like
But
if
at
you
this
have
point.
two
Mm.
components and then the other Drake is like 2 minutes away, sure,
Mm.
farm.
Yeah.
You know?
No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But if you like, if a tank doesn't get much tankier, but a carry doesn't deal damage, it's way
Mm.
better for a tank.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like level 1, how much time does it get to kill a tank?
Yeah, it's that fucking ages.
Okay, okay. So if level 1 is like the kind of tankiest moment in the game,
Yeah. No, I see your point. Okay.
on
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
like it depends, right? Like Sion, for example, gets HP, so it
Yeah.
depends.
That's
But like most champions that don't have that much base damage, they just bite, and
Mm.
then they have scalings with the bonus ID and those things. While you don't really like Ksante is kind of unique, but still with this you already have basically your full
Yeah.
scalings on it.
basically. Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter that much. The point is the gold is less worth on you than it is on someone with damage.
Mm. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, here you're fine. Again, this is not great because they can overload mid and get it.
Yeah. That's what I was worried about here with. Got missing.
Like the only thing that makes this fine is that you don't have wards because you inted. Like these wards are terrible, so now you can't come.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is kind of fine, you know. But if you have wards, then push and start warding and start grouping. Your Maokai should also always drop just this like crump. This crump is useless. But I think the best play here is just come mid now.
Yeah. Go mid for sure. Mm-hmm.
Your team is playing really cookie. I mean, you're 8-8. I don't know how you're even, but still, you're walking way too far up, in my opinion.
Mm.
Yeah, they push you back. I think if you're gonna TP, you should already be TPing. Like, this is like I don't know the comms. I have it muted, but I see this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I assume your team is calling engage. So why are you here?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think that's where I don't think I was expecting them to go that early. Which I think that's
I
that's
will-
my bad for sure. I
will
can't
tell
remember
you.
exactly what
Yeah,
comms were.
I will
Yeah.
tell you what.
Only 3 tries.
Do we play or I go back bot now?
Go back,
Go
go
back,
back,
bot.
go back.
They had vision, apparently. So Oriana has move.
Still don't see Urgot.
They're looking mid there.
I
I'm
still
okay.
have.
I have cancer.
They herald
Okay,
in mid.
I'm walking mid.
I'm ulting behind them. I'm going.
I mean, they are kind of saying it.
Yeah,
And the Ari
that's
was
what-
coming here, and then
I
he
think
said
that's
to
what.
go, and
I
then-
think I heard that Ari go back bot, so I was just sort of like, oh, we're just catching waves then. I think.
No, but like
Oriana has move.
Still, I don't see Urgot.
They're looking mid there.
I
I'm
still
okay.
have.
I mean, is it better for us to not be looking here, or should we be?
I mean, that depends.
In
on
my mind,
what
with
you want
Urgot
to.
still off the map, I don't think it's worth looking. But
I mean, it depends. Your Maokai is already here, so at this point, go. You know, he shouldn't
Yeah,
be here. He
no,
should
that's
be
fair.
here defending.
mm-hmm.
But if you're here and you're gonna lose tower, wave, crash on next tower, and control topside because your Maokai can't group.
Yeah, I
therefore come
suppose.
here,
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Then, if your only play is to TP here to try to defend, because you don't even like need to commit, right? You can just TP,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
use a couple of ults, defend, give Drake, and
The drain.
go
Yeah.
here and whatever.
I have cancer.
The point is like your Ari is now coming back here, and you're not even looking what's going on mid lane.
They
Yeah,
herald in mid.
I'm
yeah.
walking.
Like you need to put your camera here and look at the wave. I don't know if like they have 5 minions, then don't go. Right, it's useless. They have 5 minions
Mhm.
and they have the herald. But if they have like 1 or 2 minions, then of course go. Like you can TP and defend.
I'm
Yeah,
ulting
yeah,
behind
yeah.
them. I'm going now. I'm
Yeah,
going
okay,
now.
look Karma then. Look Karma then.
Yeah. I'm there for
I got
TP.
Yeah, they have no minions. I think it's fine to look for
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Like,
okay.
even if it's
yeah,
only
yeah.
for defending,
Yes,
it's
Phil, I got-
completely fine.
You know why?
Kill by, kill by,
I-
kill by.
Wait, 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 wait.
Just go by.
But they're like, see, the Ksante ult, sorry, the Maokai ult was here.
Mm,
No
just
one
force
hit
them
them.
all.
You are still not here. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Just go by. She's rooted. She's
Okay.
knocked. We can. Devo, keep going.
and you go, wait,
Yeah, that was my bad. That
She's
was...
rooted.
like your team just killed the jungle.
Okay.
Wait for them. Get the CD back.
Mm-hmm.
Kill here. Get this. Wait a bit.
Knocked.
Shit.
We can. Devo, keep going.
Like you're one before literally.
Yeah, no, literally, that's what I mean.
Go,
I
go.
thought
Hormone
I was way
flash, hormone
tankier.
flash.
I was-
Oh, that's such a
Leave,
crazy
leave,
map.
I've
leave.
got no MR.
Okay,
Keep going.
if you're tankier, let's say you have way more HP and armor and whatever. How is this good?
Yeah, so well, it's because I thought I could get on Karma was what I was thinking. It's obviously in hindsight, it's no.
But it's a support.
I should just W back. Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I mean. We didn't need it. I'm looking for no reason. No, I agree 100%. That's...
Yeah. Like if you tell me this is Oriana, then okay, I understand.
Yeah, no, fair. But yeah, no,
It's
okay.
Karma.
No, that's a good point. Hey, look, dead person's a dead person, right? That's... But yeah, no, ends up getting punished, and then we trade 1 for 1, which
And
was
then they get
bad.
the tower, and then
And
they
the
get
turret,
the
yeah, yeah,
control,
and
and
that
then
was
they get
all
the
mine.
Drake, and then they get.
I'm throwing, bro. I'm throwing. What am I doing?
I mean, they have really good map state now.
yeah.
They just reset. And I mean, I assumed you just go Drake and drop top. That's good. What are you buying now?
Yeah, I think at this point I wanted MR. I don't know if that's the right decision. I think after seeing that team fight and how fast
I mean, I think
Karma is Ori,
I think
I wanted to get a bit.
then this is useless. Like you rush this or
But-
you don't.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Now just go Jackson now, probably. I maybe Rooker is better actually.
I was still posing. Yeah, working.
Yeah,
I
probably,
still think that I'm just stupid.
yeah, probably Rooker is fine. I mean, I don't really know. Like they have a lot of poke, so Jackson is gonna be per map. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. Like it's
No, fair. That's well. I was thinking because poke, that's why you'd want Rukan. But is it, I suppose I never thought about Jaxo being perma up.
I mean, the problem with poke is that this is 80 poke, so it's like kind of whatever.
Yeah, the Ezreal's.
Like Oriana is not poke, right? If Oriana pokes you, then you are fucking into.
Mm.
Like Oriana range is like if she's here, the ball is like
And, yeah.
here. If you're this close to her and you're not threatening anything and your team is not hitting, then why are you taking
Mm.
damage?
I think the thing I liked with Rukan is that I can just walk at Ori, right? And it's like, okay, QW me, and it does nothing. It's why I like it. But
Yeah,
I
but-
think, yeah, in hindsight, I think, yeah, I'd never even thought of.
You know, if yeah, sure you tank it, but then she walks
Mm.
away.
Yeah. I mean, just to get like space, right, to like walk
Yeah,
into
like,
river.
I
It's
understand
like,
it, but I mean, I don't know what's
It
better this game.
doesn't-
I'm just saying that
yeah, no,
Again-
that's what I mean. I'd never thought of even going Jaxo instead for. I think at the moment I'm just so focused on Rook and Frozen Heart every game because
I think it's
those
Rook,
names are
like,
just.
for truth.
Yeah, no. It's good. It's good to think about though when they're nerfed and shit. No, that's never.
Okay, I think you're kind of over focused on this fight. You don't really need to fight it. Like, it's good that you group and those things, but you shouldn't drop a lot of waves for this, and you are dropping
Yeah, top wave is.
massive, and bot lane wave is also getting bigger and bigger. So I don't
Yeah,
really
no,
like
I think.
this. Yeah,
I think
would
I hadn't noticed at this point as well, but Senna ate like a Karma ult Q, and you see her health was like nothing. I think as soon as we saw that, we should have just called it off straight away. It was.
I mean,
I
Senna
remember
got hit,
looking
like,
back at the stream.
now, so now you're
Yeah,
also
yeah.
like,
At this point, it was.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice, so I was still thinking we were going to contest.
But like I don't really care about this. Like now your team is obviously saying leave. Like if you see
Yeah,
the flicks,
yeah.
the Ares already going
Mm-hmm.
top. But my issue is like Auri has TP, so why doesn't she like come here? Like why is she still bot?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, she
Yeah.
comes bot from base now, gets nothing here, runs, does nothing, gets one wave, and then comes here and groups. I think it's. I mean, different calls, but my problem is fighting this isn't that great. They have mid prio all the time. Like if you want to fight this, okay, but then go mid, but then you're losing top. It's like awkward, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
I think you can give this Drake and that's fine.
yeah.
It's like
Okay.
a second
Yeah.
Drake, doesn't really matter that much. Yeah. I think you just should give, but if you fight, then you need to go mid. Like what you're doing here
Mm.
is really useless.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's fair.
Like if you remember what we said before, it's go mid, get mid, come here, right? You have tanks,
Yeah,
you tank for the push, and then you heal, you have shields, he heals, he heals. So like if they poke, it doesn't matter. But you need to go mid.
yeah. No, I got you. Nice.
Mm. I mean, these things now it's fine, but just be careful of what they did before, right? They just go and group.
Yeah, just send it.
Here it's kind of fine, like you have a bit of vision in Baron. They have nothing to do on jungle, they already had every camp, so. Mm, mm. I think your camera control is really, really bad. Like you're always on yourself, like look.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's fair. That's. I'm always looking at the minimap, but I'm never moving the camera, which is fair. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, miniap is good,
I'm
but
not
when you see
always, but
something
yeah,
on the miniap,
yeah,
then
yeah.
go with your camera and check it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, yeah.
Because like here, for example, why are you looking at a black screen? You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
No, that's fair.
your build is not that important. You're a tank. You're not gonna think about do I go LDR or do I go Bloodthirster because they have poke or do I go like doesn't really matter. Just go
Yeah,
tank
no,
items.
no.
Like you have time for thinking about it when you're resetting and that's it. Don't
Yeah.
use more brain on items than before the game and a couple of seconds in the game and that's it. Like
Yeah. Okay.
I want you to focus on the game, not on
Mhm.
do I go Rooker or do I go Jackson. It doesn't really matter. Like maybe you tank 5% more with one compared to the other
Yeah, it's
in
not much,
some
is it?
situations because if you're getting poked by Ethereal, then Rooker is useless. If you're getting poked by Oriana, then Jackson is not great. Blah blah. Like I don't care. Just buy one. Look at the map. Look at what's going on mid lane. The wave. How big it is. You can also like check here what's going on because maybe your team is not looking, but you see Baron HP and it's going down and they are not
Yeah.
showing or whatever. Like because I don't know if they reset it. I don't know their mana. I don't know their HP. I don't know nothing
Yeah.
about them.
No, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Like they are casting recall, but that doesn't mean they are recalling. They are all here. They are getting mid push. Why can they not do this?
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fair.
Like I don't know nothing, and you don't know neither. Let's see
Mhm.
what you
One
can say.
dragon sack.
I
Vice.
got that.
Mm-hmm.
I go redemption.
Vice
Vice
is
recalling.
calling.
Oh yeah, no, nice. Yeah.
She cancelled it. Staying. They are
Okay,
followed.
Urgot is also around there.
We don't
You
know
want
where
me to
Ove is.
move?
It's fine.
Yeah, he's still fogged.
They only have the one dragon sack escape.
Yeah,
And
this
even
all
at
will be
height,
really fucking late this game.
No one is really talking about it. I don't know if people are watching this, but someone
Yeah.
needs to
No, that's
watch.
fair. We hadn't even thought about it. That's yeah.
Like you have the vision. Just look,
Look to check. Yeah. No, that's fair.
because you will see them
Because that's
now.
fair. I don't even know at the moment if that ward can even see the Nash,
Yeah,
right?
I don't
Like.
know neither. But
Yeah. No, that's fair.
even if it's like seeing it, then it's useless if you don't
If
watch
you don't
it.
actually, yeah. If
Yeah.
they hug the top side, yeah. No, that's fair.
Because here you're getting a lot of like system advantage, but they are gonna start Nashor now. So just keep in mind that again their Nashor is not that slow against other teams doing this is int, right? Because they just do Nashor
Yeah.
while you're here. But yeah, team is playing it slow, so that's fine. You still have yellow ward. I don't really like
Yeah.
it that
By now
much.
it should be blue.
I mean, it
No, I
depends,
agree.
right? It depends on what you want. If you think you have
I
enough
think.
vision, then you can go for red. Yellow is not bad. The problem is that you're usually grouping with your team more than playing on side lane. Now you're
Yeah.
freezing.
Mhm.
That's not what should usually happen. That's like sometimes on some games. Usually just want to like push and group, right?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So if you're getting yellow when you're grouping and your team has pinks and they have like Damkench awards and the Sen awards and those things, it's like kind of useless.
Yeah.
Just
Mhm.
go red and secure the vision. Like keep like the good thing about red is that it does both offensive and defensive because
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
it defends your team because like enemy team don't see your team, so they can't kill and they can't TP, so you are safe and you're making traps. So red is quite OP. Blue is good only for defensive.
Yeah.
Like sure you
Okay.
can see the enemy on bot lane and then go aggressive. Doesn't really matter. You're always using it for checking.
But yeah, it's the defensive part. Yeah, okay. I never thought of that.
So if you can check things without you needing to have the blue, then red is always better. If you
Mhm.
need the blue, then of course go for blue, but usually you don't really need the blue.
Okay. Yeah.
They can still do Nashor without the Urgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're taking a really long time every time to check. Like here they already pushed, they are going here, okay, you see them 1 second. Okay, they are on Nashor right now. "10 seconds, 4
Yeah,
people
I
full
don't know
hitting
why.
Nashor.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Like Nashor should be already like 1/3 of HP or something like that, or like not a lot of HP basically.
Okay.
I think here, like it's fine, but it would be better if you like your Senna wards here and you TP here.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
a really good
Mhm.
play here. They are getting into a choke against the Maokai, and then the Tamkench ult, and then the Senna ult shielding everyone, and then the Ahri jumping here and flanking. Like you have a really good setup here. You shouldn't just give it. You are giving
Yeah, okay.
the
Yeah,
the closest space they are in. You're giving it for free. Like Maokai ult here is insane.
yeah. Mhm.
Maokai is ulting way too late. The problem is that now they are on this like really wide space, and you are not here. So even if they are like in
Yeah.
this short space, they can just walk out. Of course, it's still a winning fight. They are fucking eating, right? But it should be even better of a fight. Like they should die like 2, 3 people. That was clean eat by Tom Kench.
Yeah, that one saved us.
Mm, 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 mm. I think you shouldn't have ulted there.
Yeah, no, I realized straight after. I hadn't seen the Senna W proc, and so I was worried that he was gonna flash out. So I wanted to buffer before he could.
I mean, but
And then
even if
yeah,
he
it
flashes
obviously ends
out,
up killing me.
I mean, even if he flashes out, the problem is that you are getting alone into their
Yeah,
side
no,
of
no,
the
exactly.
of the
That's yeah.
fight. Your team doesn't really want you to do nothing, but you can
Mhm.
still do Baron, or like maybe not. Maybe the Ether is too strong. I don't know. Like if you have ult and full HP, maybe you can try to wall the Ethereal while your team does Nash. Maybe not. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
no, that's fair. That's
I mean, on other games it will matter. So on other games it is bad that you don't
Mm.
have the HP to wall for Nashor, but on this
yeah,
game maybe
okay.
it doesn't really matter. Okay, now you don't have nothing, so it's a really fucked up game for you to play. They have double TP advantage, I think.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
now you need to overload mid all
Well,
the time.
Urgot's was down. We knew that much, but because he matched my TP.
Mm, where did he TP?
Next to Maokai. He,
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, here. Yeah. Okay, then it's not that bad. I mean,
but there's still Ori. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you need to drop one side, so It's a bit cringy still, but it's
Yeah.
not
Okay.
that bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think this is correct ever. Like, you just go mid, full mid.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah. I think I should.
I think Ari should drop and you should drop and just go mid, open mid, all everyone.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Because now they can play on the side that they have TP advantage on. Like if they have
Mm.
TP on Oriana, then they go on Nashor. If they have TP on Urgot, they go on Drake, and you can't really do much. And Urgot is late on every single wave, so you're not really getting punished. But
Yeah. But we should be. Mm-hmm.
like I think here what they should do is if they are on bot, then Urgot should be answering top. If your Ari doesn't respect, then they TP top, they force the ult on Ari, and then they go on Nashor, for example. I think they should be playing all on top on Orion bot.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Just if you're like the team on their position, you know.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
that
That's fair.
when you have TP advantage, you should try to do a play. Like it doesn't really need to be anything else than getting our ult and then going on Nashor and forcing the fight with ult advantage. You can do a lot of things, but
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
again, you're not really on mid lane. You're not grouping. You're just getting poked for fun. You really want to be on mid lane always for this type of fights.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Your team fighting is terrible as a team.
Yeah.
like you're like the thing is you need to tank for your team to do something, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So here you're tanking for nothing. You're not on grouped, so you're useless basically. Like doesn't like does this wave 6 minions matter? No.
Yeah.
We are
No.
here.
No. No. That's fair. Mm-hmm.
Then here you get poked. Then you get poked again. I know why you're walking this way again. Like again, your team is here. You're not
Yeah.
gonna like
No, I should be with
flank.
them. Mm-hmm.
You don't have ghost. You're not gonna flank.
Yeah. No. That's fair.
And now you're going back on bot instead of grouping with them. Like this is fine, okay? This is fine because your team needs to walk up. They need to go
Yeah.
here, 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 or here. Like you need to like make it as wide as possible. Like some people here, other people here, other people here, other people here. You know, like multiple angles, so they can't just wall and bomb you here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think you being here is fine. Maybe Maoka is also fine, but then your 3 people from mid should do this. And then you try to walk like this, and this, or like this. Because now the Karma Mantra Q here hits everyone, the Ethereal
Yeah.
ult hits everyone, the Oriana ball here makes all of your team not be able to walk because the ult kills all of you. So, Sport White, like, secure this. You need to walk this way. Right now you can't play.
Yeah. No. Okay. Makes sense.
But then also now the starts fight and you see like someone here, you have 2 people there, then one, then the ult, then like it's all a mess. Like
Yeah.
it's fine to use an ult because your position is fucked. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But you should like try to do something like either secure now mid push and drop this or commit. But like who cares about this guy flanking? No, like the Senna dies to this. Isn't she kind of hinting? She just slows and stuns and runs away with the Jomus and everything. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think here you also played quite bad. Like just ult instant.
Yeah. No, I think that's where I went wrong. That was.
And now they are flanking you on both sides. It's all again ult. Like doesn't really matter. The out.
Yeah, I should just 100% just pop it there. Yeah. I was looking for it, but I was just half a second too late, and then she flashed out.
I think
was just
you are
slow.
so fucked now. You're dead now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, this is not as bad as before. This tanking, like of course, walking up again. Both of you together is int. Look,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
on
should
the
just
wall.
be.
If you're here, this means you can't touch this. You can only do this. this, and this. So this means that every skill shot like this will always hit you. Walls are so fucked.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair.
So avoid this. And then also you're together. So if they do this, then it's for sure hitting you, but also probably hitting Maokai.
Yeah.
So it's hitting
Mhm.
both of you almost secure. So Maokai here or here, and you here or here, but not both here. And of course, I said like this now, like this,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
more
That's
space in the wall.
terrible. Mhm. Okay.
Because if you see, like they are hitting both of you for fun. Ult on
Yeah.
everyone,
Mhm.
QW on everyone, Q on everyone. It's impossible to miss their skill shots. But I think what you're doing here is fine, because you're getting flanked.
Yeah. What once? Yeah. Once I see that, I was like, I think I just need to stall Ezreal if I
Yeah.
can. But
I think now the plan should be kill, go mid, push mid, keep Drake, and that's it. Like you lost the fight so hard.
yeah.
The fight is
Mhm.
for sure over. I think your team should leave. You will die now. Like, how are they not hitting you? What the fuck?
No, you're right. I think we should leave. We should lose this, but they fuck up and then.
But doesn't Oriana still have ult?
No, she popped out at the start. That was like this point just after this was when she popped out.
I don't really see it, no?
Here.
Oh, there. Okay. I mean, with Oriana ult, then it's probably playable. And I think the F3 is playing like a bitch, so.
Yeah, no, I think that's why we got.
But it's probably playable. It's not bad. Let's try to look for this.
No, fair then.
Like, it should not be like hard winning, but I think it can be fine.
Look, it's fine. Yeah, okay.
Of course, it was way better and it should be right. But
Yeah.
okay. You open going bot. Holy fuck, he hits hard.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about at the start of the game when I shouldn't have been. But I was
Yeah.
thinking of Urgot like that, but obviously he's
Yeah.
not like that at
Now
level 4
he's
to
like
5.
this.
Yeah, now it's fucking stupid.
But I think you're probably needing to fight now. Like, you don't W. Like, I think you're
Yeah,
good
it
at
was
this.
my bad not W in here. I
Yeah.
just didn't expect it. I was.
But even then, like, I think now when this is the case, you should still try to look for a bit of a trade. No, like he used everything. He has no E or W. I think you should try. I'm not sure.
I feel like I still lose. That's what I was thinking.
I mean,
But
I don't think you all in with the ult. I think just like
yeah, just a
auto,
short trade back.
auto
that was-
Q, auto Q, auto W, auto run away, something like that. Like he can't kill you if you just do one short trade more. Like the thing is, look at this burst is all of like the Q and then
Yeah.
the E and
Yeah.
the passive. But
Triple
now
leg,
look,
Yeah.
you see,
Yeah. No, that's fair.
he's doing like 20 damage.
Yeah.
20 damage is not
Yeah.
a lot.
Literally, I could have just. Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. Just go back. Keep in mind that if you think you can wall Oriana better, you can go for her. Obviously, you can't because you don't have Rukern. But if you have Rukern,
Yeah.
you can go for Oriana, and then it's just like Ari one shot wave, you one shot wave, and it's chill, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
because I think you can have kill pressure on Oriana. I think Ari can never tie to the Urgot, so you can play
Yeah, we should just.
easier like that. I don't really know why you don't even try to like dodge E, use your mana for something. Like he has no Q, just E aggressive, no, just go
Yeah,
back.
no, I should. Yeah, yeah. I think I was just. I'm still worried I lose it, which I don't know why.
I mean, I understand it, but
Like,
at least try to look if you actually lose or not, because
yeah, no, no, that's fair. That's yeah.
if you don't even know at minute 26 what happens in the lane and in the side lane and in every point, then of course it's official, don't think, but try to have a grasp of it, like
Yeah, yeah.
just
No, I
a
get your
bit of
point.
knowledge on
entirely.
if you lose that hard that you can't even E when he has no Q or not. Because it's impossible. Like maybe you lose your ult, maybe you lose your ghost, sure, but you won't
Yeah.
die. And
Yeah,
knowing
I
if
think that's the part. I'm thinking that like if I'm almost saying I 100% lose this, but as Ksante I can actually look. That's I'm thinking like tank I lose, but
yeah, the tanks for sure lose.
Sante's every single fucking role in the game, innit? So
True. Wow, what was that? Why are there so many pings there? Okay. You are not looking on top lane.
yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I should
Like
100% be.
you never do this. All the game
Yeah,
has
yeah,
been the same. Like the TP before you're here, saying maybe a TP, and then you insta TP. Like you don't even look here, you just TP. The mid fight on the Herald. You
yeah,
just TP
yeah. No, I
without
get you.
looking. You like look half a millisecond and then go back on 7 minions. Who cares? Minute 27, 7 minions doesn't change anything. Like does this give you 16? No, then fuck off.
Yeah, God, no. Yeah, no, no, that's fair. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's really good. I was afraid you want to pop the ghost, but it is very good ghost. I think here you turn back too late. Like
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, it's my bad. I thought
your camera
Urgot
is
had gone
too
up
locked.
behind the Nash. Yeah, I think that's what I mean. My camera's fucking me up here because I thought Urgot was running up towards center.
I mean, he
It's,
kind of is running towards
it's only
Senna.
yeah, because we
Like
saw
one
him
side.
behind, but it was
Yeah,
like
you literally see him all the way here.
yeah, yeah. At this
Like you had
point,
vision here and you're seeing him walk. So
it
you
was
need to.
that bit there where he dropped was where I was like, oh shit, he's gonna run up to center and ult her.
Yeah, I mean, I
So I
was
was
also
like,
thinking that he would
but
like run this way and like, what the fuck?
oh.
I don't know what happened, but okay. I was thinking that he would TP up and then run up and then split like this.
yeah,
But you're seeing him doing this. Like, of course, you don't look at mini up that much in fight, but you're not actually fighting here. Like, the point is, here, sure, don't look at mini up.
yeah,
But once
yeah,
this
yeah.
happens, and this flashes, and this is completely out of the fight, look at mini up, first of all,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
then second of all, look here. Because you can click here, E, and click, and just let him go, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Look at mini up, and then with the camera control, look at
Yeah.
this.
Actually move it. Mhm.
It's important, like, of course, you're not gonna stop moving, but you need to look at mini up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, click here, camera control up, look mini up, and then do the best option. The best option
Yeah.
here is leave
Mhm.
because she's already dead, like she's slowed, she's dead.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do anything. And go on here and kill him. Because Urgot is always dead here. You also used your E for what?
That's what I mean. This is where I think I'd fucked up with the camera thing. Was just
No, but
I thought Urgot was running up. I hadn't even seen him there on Maokai.
oh,
Like
you're
I was
thinking
thinking,
he's somewhere here.
what's that?
Like you're thinking.
No. I think he's the wall by Nash. You know how Nash has now got that open wall.
Yeah.
To the right of the screen. I was thinking he was running behind that wall or up. I was thinking the only way we lose this fight is if he ults center here or like flashes on her. So
Oh,
I was
you
like,
think he's
I
like
jumped
here
there.
and you're.
No, to the right here.
Oh, here.
Above Ori's death fort. Yeah, I thought he was through there,
Oh,
which is just
okay.
terrible. Like he's nowhere near it.
Yeah, I mean.
That was in my head. I'm thinking that's the only way we lose a fight is Urgot running up river and getting on her. Once I see the Ori, so I just insta jumped on her. But in hindsight, just didn't need to. That's
I mean, your jungle died for it, but.
yeah. That's...
I think you don't too much here. Your Senna was really chunked.
Yeah, it's real lot.
Yeah. I think your reset is a bit late.
Yeah.
Like, you should know that the Drake is coming up now. I think you should just all focus the wave, push the wave, and leave ASAP.
Yeah, and then insta. Okay.
You have no TP, you are very late now.
Yeah. No,
This ward
that's
is
fair.
also kind of useless. Like, you don't get to do anything before your jungle is up, so it's like kinda. I don't really like it. I mean, the reason why I don't like it is because if you look here, right, you have the tempo over them. Your team is gonna be recalling before they are recalling. Or
Yeah,
it should
but
be.
we waste
They
so
are
much time.
running
Yeah.
to Narnia. I don't know why they are recalling here.
Yeah. No, that's
It's
fair.
too late. But if they if they just push this and now just recall here outside of vision,
Mm.
then they should recall faster. If someone is delayed the recall, so that's one person, and they are also like the thing is you're trading one delay for one delay, right? Like
Yeah.
Tamken's delays for this guy to not like
To
run
delay.
up,
Yeah.
then it's even. You're not losing.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the rest just reset here, and then you have tempo advantage, so then you come back faster, and then you can be here faster, and then this ping can be better than here, because they
Yeah.
can't have vision here. And if they do have, then you sweep it, right?
Yeah. No,
You
that's
don't
fair.
need you don't need a really.
No, in my mind, I wanted that one just for if they came in. Was what I was thinking for that one
Yeah, but
primarily.
I think you should have the tempo. I think you should be
But
before
that's what I
them.
mean. Yeah, obviously we had the tempo, so we don't even need to. But that's yeah. For some reason, I was thinking that.
I mean, the way it actually ended up being, I think your word is
To
correct
be fair,
because
karma. Yeah.
no, and look, like you're later,
Yeah, because we're so late. Yeah. No, that's fair. Okay. Yeah.
so
But
you
it
will.
never should have needed it. I get your point.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
just walk here and push me, and then go Drake. Jordan Keynes is doing quite a lot of damage for free.
Yeah.
You're finally dropping one Drake. Let's go. I mean,
30
Drakes
minutes.
are really not that great. Like the soul
Yeah.
is important, but the rest are dog shit. Doing this is way better than getting in the fully controlled by the enemy area. Okay, but this team fight is really weird. Like, why is your Maokai going alone? 1v5?
Yeah, we talked about it
He's
after he went way too deep.
he's
Yeah.
1v4
There was no
literally.
reason.
Your
Like
team
we
is
had
getting
mid
attacked.
turret to
Yeah.
just.
I think you deserve to lose the game here. Okay, your mechanics here are pretty bad.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Like this is for sure good. Ulting the Oriana is good. Q auto. But here you're like AFK, you cancel the auto, you stand the
Yeah,
speed.
I don't know what happened there. Like,
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
genuinely, I don't know what made it stop. I don't know if I clicked.
I don't know.
Because
It's a
I
bit
was
weird.
as confused as you. I don't know why it was. Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I'm just watching the rest of the team now. I'm not really watching to you.
yeah.
But yeah, there is really nothing to do.
I think we get very lucky.
You are so lucky.
Yeah.
1-for-1 here is great for you. With Ghost, I think you can run her down. Like if she
Yeah.
looks like this, I think you like.
Suppose. I
If
was
she
just worried
looks,
what was shadowing them, right? That was the.
aren't they on mid? Like
Oh,
if
we
they,
hadn't seen Vi, I don't think. I think like the Karma as well. But yeah, no, I think you're right. I didn't even think of it. I was like, there's no way she'd step up this far by herself. Like, is what I was
I mean,
thinking.
I'm not saying run
But
her down now, but I'm saying like when the wave is like this and you're still
yeah,
like
once it's
freezing,
there. Hmm.
you see Urgot bot, you see both mid. Like if Vi
Oh,
is not
fair.
mid,
Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah.
like if Vi is mid here, they are inting a lot.
Mm.
No,
Yeah. No, I get your point.
like either they are inting or Oriana is inting.
Mhm.
But if you pull the trigger here, then your team can pull the trigger here. So even if you like
Yeah.
you
Okay.
won't die.
Yeah.
Like if you die here, you I don't know, like you are fighting, but you can like soft engage, and then if Vi is here, just run away. You won't die.
Yeah.
It's
Pull
impossible. You
back.
have double
Mhm.
anti CC, and the E and the ghost and everything. So if you force the fight here and Vi is here, your team can engage. If Vi is not here, then you kill Oriana and your team doesn't engage, and that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I don't want you to like pop ghost and run to her brain dead, right?
Yeah. No, I
Right,
get your point. What you mean.
right now
Yeah.
you don't do it.
Mhm.
But when he walks a bit farther up and there is a mid
Yeah.
wave,
Something to think about. Yeah.
yeah, like now of course you don't.
Mhm.
Now it's too late.
Yeah. No.
But now you
I
can.
get the point you meant. It hadn't even crossed my mind. Yeah. That's.
Yeah, I think you always just. I don't think you should recall. I mean, do you want to swap sides?
Yeah. That was why we were resetting.
Mm. I don't really think you should.
But we should. Yeah. No, that's fair. That's.
I mean, the problem is I don't think Ari has ever killed threat Oriana. Oriana is quite tanky,
Mm.
and you have a pretty tough time on bot lane. Like Ari can fight with the Urgot, but you can't because she
Yeah.
can just
Mm.
slowly poke and push, but you will never poke nor push. So now they have double push lanes, no? I don't think Ari can push faster than Oriana.
Yeah. No, I see your point. Okay.
I mean, what Ari is doing now is correct. She's grouping and not going in the wave, but
Mm.
why can't you do that while she is farming?
Yeah. Mm.
And also doing this is scary as fuck. Like, you were walking here before seeing him here. Remember what happened before?
Yeah.
Base
No,
HP
I see your
gone.
point. Yeah.
Why are you coming?
Mhm.
It's gonna be the same. You're just gonna lose HP for fun. This word is also completely useless. Why are you using vision? Kind of like this is kind of offensive, you know.
Yeah, no, I see your point. Yeah,
This is your zone of vision, like this.
Mm-hmm.
This is not for you. There is nothing to fight here for.
Yeah,
Like even if this was safe, for what? Just put it here or here.
yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
You need to walk this way safe. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, it doesn't
You need
matter
to have
that deep.
a bridge
Yeah.
between you and your team. So then maybe you can go without TP. But here is like you will never push this far up, and you will never like go like this.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
At this point, you have like when the wave is here, enemy wave is also here, right?
Yeah.
You have like around 1 minute until it comes here.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do like a lot of things in the meantime. Like, well, not 1 minute, I said 1 minute is 30 seconds, but you have like around 20 seconds now to do something before the
Yeah,
wave like meets.
okay. Mm-hmm.
So you don't really have to be um like aware, like scared of needing to be bot. As long as you're here in like 5 to 10 seconds, you know, you're always in time. So you can
Yeah.
come here,
Yeah.
stand here, and then go back bot.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
You always have 30 seconds, as long as the waves keep being like this and they don't start slow pushing and those things. It's always 30 seconds. I think you hard win this now.
Yeah, I think I could have looked way deeper.
Yes, I think so as
I
well.
was worried I still lose.
I mean, maybe you lose, but the short trade you for sure win it.
Yeah, getting a chunk at least is.
Again, I think you should open mid, go just mid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like you just need to defend your tier 2. It doesn't matter to go bot, just to like get the farm that is here. And now you're hard losing the trade. Like you can never face check him, and you don't really want to try to push because it's useless.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
Like here, just run straight mid. You can get top with her if you want. Doesn't really matter. She can TP later, but you need to secure something. Like you're also like really disjointed. Like this is a really good recall. You're all recalling, but your Maokai is staying, and now your Maokai is recalling when all of you are on the map.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's like a bit. It's not that bad because the Maokai is still on time, right? Maybe he had an item. I know. Like if he just bought a pink, then sure he's ending. But if he actually did buy something useful, nah, he didn't. Then he's ending. But yeah, if he did buy something useful and not just useless, a bit of
Chap.
map,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
then it would be fine, and you can just like go mid and nothing changes. You know, like they don't know
Yeah,
where
okay.
Maokai is, so Maokai for them is on the map, so it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
But now you don't have mid prio, you don't have bot prio, you are half HP. Your Ari will TP, but so will you because you're half HP.
Yeah. Well, I felt fine here because red buff was up.
Yeah, but
yeah.
how can you walk
It's
with them?
still it's still a K down. Yeah, I see your point. Mm-hmm.
Like if you have full HP and you're in lane, you can try to like walk up. Like let's say you're full HP and not like this HP, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You see him here. You have red buff. He doesn't. You have like your ward. Maybe you can ward like here, and you can try to like fight a bit. Once like I don't know. You see someone like here, for example, you could try to walk up and push or something. But now you can't really do anything. you
Yeah,
will get
okay.
fucked.
Mhm.
I mean, the best of course is to like just be on mid with the team and push and ignore 7 minions. But
Yeah.
once you're on bot, don't face check and try to just like wait and breach with your team. Like at this point, even if you lose like the tier 2, doesn't really matter that much. He's almost like 4 items, so again, look the fight. You're not looking.
Yeah. At this point, I just wanted to stop his TP, but that's what
Yeah.
I was thinking because I saw they were
I mean,
calling a fight. I think, but
I understand, but maybe you see like the enemy team flashing using something, and then you know,
yeah,
okay,
that's what I
I
mean.
will
Maybe
go
it should
on
be.
Oriana because she has no flash and whatever.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Okay, I think this is quite obvious now.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I think at that point though, I think I decided it's fine if he E's me here because I think it just gets me past him. Is what I'm thinking. But I think I did end up taking a bit more health than I thought.
I
For the
think it's
chunk.
fine, but then you should be with your cursor over like the W.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Like just be instantly
I
ready.
should just yeah. No, you're right. That's
You are dead.
yeah.
Oof,
I
that was
I got
close.
very lucky there. That was
Yeah.
that was horribly played. That's...
Mm,
I don't even know what happened to my W.
yeah, it was really weird, no?
No, yeah.
Like, are you canceling all those things, or
Well, that's what I mean. I honestly, I don't know. I felt like a lot this game. I don't know if it's
it's so weird?
no, genuinely. I was like,
I mean, one thing is that here you cancel your auto, you don't really
yeah,
get
that was an
anything.
auto cancel. That was bad. That was yeah.
Yeah, but it's so like it seems like the karma mantra Q cancelled.
Yeah, that's what I genuinely. I
Like
just I don't know.
it's lit like a wall here. What the fuck? Wait, do
Did I put a
you?
movement command? Maybe that was.
I think the karma root maybe. No, it's not. I don't know. I don't know.
That's
I mean, you're hard winning this fight. I just want you to like be here on W.
yeah. No, that's fair.
Like even if he doesn't go on you, if he's like holding it, doesn't really matter. Like just come
Yeah,
here.
either way, I'll
Yeah.
get eat the E if I don't W here. So yeah.
All you need to do is like W, and if he doesn't go on you, then you can like W here, and just wait and see him. And when you see him, you go pop ghost and you go.
Yeah. Okay.
But it is like the flank is good. It is good. It's just you got cancelled for something. But the idea is fine. But again, I want you to go through it, right?
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Sniped. Okay. Something that you need to like learn to do is that the same way before you tanked for nothing, now you can tank for something. So like
Yeah.
you can come here, that's good, but your ideal spot is like here. You're full
Yeah.
HP, you're
No,
gonna
that's
tank.
fair. Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah, that's what in my mind it's like I just want to make space for Senna, right? Was what I was
yes, but it is
thinking.
important that you make a space for something. You know,
Yeah.
like if you are like here right now, you are not making
Yeah.
space for anything because they are
Mhm.
playing kite back.
If it forces them, but yeah, okay, I see.
Like you just need to make sure that you losing HP means you are hitting the objective, or your team is hitting the enemy backline, or the enemy front line, or something.
Mhm.
I just hit Nashor now. Okay. When did you get Nashor? You don't get Nashor for the Drake, obviously. So you need
Uh-huh.
to think how you're gonna play this Nashor.
What, this fight here, do you mean, or
No, the Nashor. How
what
are
you
you
mean
gonna?
what to do with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. In my mind, I think it's mid bot. Is what we
Uh, but like how
open
many
up bot turret,
people?
but
Those things.
like 4-1 push. Do you mean like that's? I think.
I think with Nashor there are like a lot of different setups. You have like 20 things you can do with Nashor.
Yeah.
Um, for me, my like kind of rule is depends on next objective. You can play here, but this tower is like completely useless. You will never like push your Ksante against the Urgot, so you will never push. So having this
Yeah.
turret doesn't mean you can group, you know. Like the moment you win a team fight, you do this and you end.
Yeah.
So this is
Fair.
useless. This is
Okay.
useless. This is useless. Like you will always just run and end. So then the thing is, if you don't really care about side lane this game, which you don't at all,
Yeah.
you will use Baron to get gold and prepare for the next objective. If the next objective is Drake and the Drake spawns right as your Baron ends, then you can play for this side of the map because you
Yeah.
will play
Okay.
here and then do Drake for fun. When the Baron is over and they are getting here, you are just getting this and then you reset and those things. But on this game, you shouldn't have the the perfect timing for that. Because the Baron, like Drake spawns after the Baron is over. So if it's like you have, let's say, 30 seconds left of Baron, and the
Yeah.
Drake is already up, then I think it's worth playing for this.
Okay.
Because like sometimes like you're chunked, sometimes you are like with no mana, sometimes you are like, you know, your wave is coming here, but someone is low health or whatever. So having the safe security of okay, we have one wave extra of Baron to play Drake, for me is what makes this call correct.
Okay. Yeah.
If not, I would prefer just to play on the other lane, control this,
Yeah.
reset, come here, and get this.
And then open. Okay.
So, on my opinion, like in my opinion, this game you should just play 4-1 on top lane.
Mid top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get this tier 2, which is the most gold available in the game. Because even
Yeah.
if you get this, it's like I said, useless. And for me, it's more important that you get Drake than this. So I think you should play ignore this tower and play for this tier 2 and then reset and go bot and control bot. It's just the same concept like if you have a Fiora, right, and they are gonna play Drake, Fiora comes here, puts pressure, and then they have to answer this, and then you have numbers advantage here. It's like the
Yeah.
same, but
Okay.
with the Baron. Did you fix waves when you finished? No. I don't know why you are taking so long to reset on Senna. That's late. And you're also late. I mean, the point with Baron is you need to defend your own waves. Does
Yeah.
this wave threaten something?
Yeah. No, that's. I think we were worried they were gonna get the mid turret, but
I
in
mean,
hindsight, we didn't need to be. Yeah. I think that's what the comms were. I think it was. I think I was planning on backing, and then Senna asked me to take mid.
okay, look. Here you reset
But
4 seconds, right?
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, literally just
you're
instant. And
in
then
base. So
yeah.
then
No, that's fair.
even if like they take this, they will be like in your face, you know?
Yeah, literally, we'd be right there.
So
Nah.
it doesn't really matter that much. Like they won't reset, they won't have wards, they don't have anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Karma without wards against Nashor means you take over. Okay. I mean, I don't really like that he's going bot. If you're playing for bot, then it makes sense, but I don't think this is the best play, and I think you should be trying to synchronize the waves on your size.
Yeah. Okay.
You can push one more. Like even if you don't have TP, it doesn't really matter that much. Like your team is turbo safe with their champs,
Yeah, I think that's what I was worried as.
and you're playing for bot anyways. I mean, if you're gonna just leave and play for bot, then just leave before. Like you're spending a lot of time top for nothing.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I mean, this is how the shift. You go for bot 1 mid.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
don't have
I
TP,
think that was what we.
so it's like you need to be scared of them right now. But now you can just chill. The moment you see them, you know they can't just kill you. It's really good for you. Now you're shifting towards. I mean, this is.
Yeah, if I'd played one
Uh,
more, then
no, I mean it's fine what you did.
is it?
I
Oh,
just don't really like that you're not protecting your waves on mid and bot with this. Like the problem is that you're playing Baron but without like actually committing with waves. Sure, they have wave clear, but at
yeah,
least like be here so they take way longer to push the wave while the rest of the team comes here, and then the same one person here while the rest goes here, and then once this start moving mid, then the one who is mid both buffing goes top, so then you're always like protecting the wave, you know, like of course you
yeah.
don't stay
Okay.
here for this wave, but
Mhm.
use this and this wave as tempo advantage,
Yeah. Okay, I get your point. Mhm.
because now your Baron is basically useless,
Yeah.
like no one is buffing anyway. Like your team was AFK on mid, like 15 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they were AFK on mid for 15 seconds. Bot lane wave is still like even. You're not doing anything. Now you're starting to push top. This is so slow. You're like changing your focus all the time. That is not worth. You need to choose one objective and go for it.
Okay.
Like they have really good wave clear, but once they are all together with like Ethereal and Oriana. But if you're splitting them, then they don't have. So you can do these things quite easily. You should be resetting now, going on bot and playing
Yeah.
on bot. You're too slow on this. I mean, you as a team, not only you. I mean, right now you don't even have that big of a tempo advantage, even with all the Baron. They have all the waves even or favorable for them.
Yeah. No, I see.
Didn't your Ari just reset?
Yeah. She
Why is
just.
she resetting again? What the fuck?
Can't remember. I think he said he needed bot wave, and then he had a. But I can't remember exactly. But...
I think it is fine if he has item, but it is so bad again. Like, you still have Nashor, you're not pushing mid on time, you're not doing anything with the last
Yeah.
bit of Nashor.
Mhm.
Like, it feels so bad to do this. And now you have like 1 minute 30 until Drake, and they will regain control on both sides and on everything because they will have this. Like, the point is now they get this, they drop this because they don't care. Like, they
Yeah.
shouldn't be here. They go here,
Mhm.
push mid, regain control here, and then you're fucked because
And
you
then
can't
yeah.
drop. So your national share was a lot of gold. That was obviously worth doing, but you didn't get like the full map control that the national usually gives, right? You just got the gold, but not really that much of
But
vision
none of them.
control.
Yeah.
Of course, you're still ahead on vision control, but it could be way better. But yeah, the how you played the Nashor ended up being really good with the swaps. It's just that it could be better.
Yeah, it could be better.
But the idea was good. The playing and then swapping and those things is very good. Okay, we are playing through mid for one time. Let's go. I think your Maokai here is hinting a lot. He's so
Yeah, no, I
broken.
realised at this point I think either Maokai or Tam should be on center here. I was thinking, so that we're on mid wave. But
I mean, it's not on Senna, it's just be close, threaten the
or just
engage.
yeah,
Maokai is
yeah.
the only one who can engage. I want him to be like
Oh, like that. Okay, I see.
around
Yeah,
here. Just if they woke up on wave, you just ult on Maokai and go on them. I mean, I don't know what the audience is doing now. Like, what the fuck?
yeah. No, that point was I was just trying to fake mid, so that all we didn't realize Maokai was.
No, I mean the idea is good, but
Yeah.
the Oriana is like, why
Yeah,
is
she was just throwing. Yeah.
Oriana flanking? Like it's Oriana. The idea is good, but it should never work because Oriana should never be
No,
flanking, you know.
exactly. Yeah.
But now, just win the game, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was just went off that. That was.
Okay. I mean, the main points for you are the laning phase, obviously.
Yeah.
Start, limit, testing.
Yeah, I think
Wait,
that's.
no.
I do definitely play a lot more limit test in scrims and ranked and stuff. But yeah, in comp, I do think I am too passive. Like, if I'm not 100% certain on it, I take the safe option, even if I'm like 90% certain, which I think is wrong.
No, I think
I've had.
that's fine if you
It's
think.
yeah, it has its benefits, right? But it also has its drawbacks. Like with that game, I think with Urgot, I just let him get a free lane without having to do anything. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, the problem is that I don't think it is 90%. I think it's 100%. You know.
yeah, no, fair. That's yeah.
I mean, if you have a 90%, like if you have a 99% chance of winning the game if you don't do that, and you have a 90% chance of it being correct,
Yeah.
then you are doing the thing that is worse for the overall game, right?
Mhm.
But if you're 99% sure you're winning the game if you don't do it, but you're doing something 100% correct, then do it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's just a 1% upgrade, but it's an upgrade, you know.
Yeah. No, I get your point.
So yeah, start limit testing way more, start
Mhm.
extending, play more ranks. Camera. Well, I do this here. Camera control overall. You need to watch more of what's going on and not just look minimap. Waves. Drop more waves. 7 minions. Min 27 when you had 250 CS is totally worthless compared to being grouped with your team. Team fight. Identify how to start team fight. Talk with your team about it. For example, this game, it's run mid and then go Drake and do it. Don't just say you know about it, then play side lane for 40 minutes. And I think this is basically it.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like your laning phase is way too bad because you're not doing anything basically.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's why I picked this
Control.
VOD specifically because I felt like I was just a passenger this game. I didn't.
Yeah, I think you were for sure a passenger.
Yeah.
The camera control. I feel like I forget something. Well, I mean, obviously draft.
Oh yeah,
remember
yeah, no.
what we said. Oh yeah, the waves, the freezes. Freezes don't just freeze. There are times for it and a lot of times not for it. When you, I mean, I will talk about it and you can watch it later on.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Because there's a lot of things about freezes, so I will just leave it there. You can freeze in some situations, like if there is no baron, for example. Not for example, like usually, if there is no baron, you can freeze. If your team is safe, so no camps on your jungle, and no threat on mid tower or on your mid jumps. If this is all true, then you can freeze.
And it's yeah, okay.
But if there is baron, then usually it's not a good idea. You can freeze if there is baron if you have TP advantage.
Yeah.
Because then you're on bot, you freeze, anything groups on mid, you get like stats and shit, and you go back to mid and leave the wave frozen, so that's fine. You're not losing anything, the wave is still the same. You lose the same as the enemy, so it's even state.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
he goes bot, then you're winning, because you can force on baron, you can break the freeze, start the push, and force on baron. And if he is the one who breaks the freeze, right? Let's say you have TP, he goes bot, he's Fiora, you are Ksante, it's 3 items, she just pushes and breaks the freeze. Then you farm the wave and then you instant TP for Baron and you drop
Yeah.
the tower if it's like worth doing. Obviously, this comes back with the Baron that we said, right? The who takes the Baron fast, if your team makes it fast, if it doesn't, those things.
Yeah.
That's on like the usual things that you need to think about. But you can't freeze if your jungle has camps, and you freezing means that you can't like. It is also a bit hard to freeze a lot of the times because if you are ahead, you want to just push and keep
Yeah.
gaining things. And if you're behind and you freeze, then the enemy can invade, can
They just
start
get
objective, they can collapse on mid lane. So you can only do these things usually if you're ahead and like you have nothing to gain. So for example, you know there is no jungle camp on top side. You invade, you have vision, you take one jungle camp, there are no more. The wave is coming to you. You freeze there. Okay, that's good. But
Yeah.
if they are gonna spawn jungle camps, then you push.
Yeah.
If you want to
Okay.
play on mid, then you push. If there is Baron, then you push. If there is Drake, then you push. So it's really hard to find a moment to freeze.
Right. Yeah.
So for me, it's if you can find a moment to freeze, do it. But don't really think about it too much. You're not in a level where it matters that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
losing your mid tower just because you won, I don't know, like 4 minions or 5 or 6 is obviously bad, right?
Yeah.
And that happened this game. It
And
literally
that's what
happened.
happens. Yeah. No, I see your point.
So you can do these things, of course. You can train it on the screams if you want, but there are for sure better things to focus on. There are more important parts on the game. So it is like the same as on like items, right? It doesn't really matter that you buy one or the other. You spend like I don't know a minute in total with your
Yeah.
shop
Yeah. Yeah.
open and you like clicking items instead of like looking at the map, looking at the waves, seeing of what are you gonna do, like those things, looking at the timers, like just tabbing, tabbing and looking at things is
Yeah.
important. Like just open chat and say like ATC flash blah blah blah, because no one was doing those things. So if you use -1 minute on the shop and +1 minute on thinking about the game and giving information, that's better.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you can cookie cutter this build every game, and it's never gonna be like actually bad,
Yeah.
you know?
No, exactly. It's easy mode at the moment. Tanks.
Yeah. I mean, but even if it's like harder to do the best itemization in the world and you need to actually think about it, it doesn't really matter that much.
It's yeah. No, I get your point. It's just a couple percent in it either way. Like
Yeah, I mean, it's good to do it, and you should do it before the game starts. Like when you're thinking
yeah.
about the game, again, like the checklist, like you have the checklist for the team, and then your own checklist, which is like I don't know, like your objectives, like your main key spells on team fighting and on lane, your build, your runes, like all those things are gonna be important. But build and runes, you think about it when you are in like a champ select, right?
Mm.
And then you do the rest while you're in the loading screen.
Yeah. Okay.
So just think one thing, like for example, this game, you're gonna go for this, okay?
Yeah.
Then if the AP team is fed, then prioritize Rugern. If the AD
Mhm.
is ahead, then prioritize this. That's all you need to think about.
Yeah. Mhm.
So the same goes with freezing basically. Like you don't really need to do it proactively that much. If you find a good moment, do it. If you do reviews on your own, then you can obviously look for better spots to freeze. Like if you find some good freezes, then you can say, okay, here I should freeze. But don't just do it in game because you're like, oh, I have 6 minions on the enemy team and I am safe here. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
can be safe, but maybe your team is not, which they weren't. So if you don't really know, if you are not used to it, if you are not like actually doing it correctly, you can fuck up a lot. So don't do it. Learn how to do it and then do it, but don't just try to do it unofficial.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get your point.
like I understand what you said before, the percentages of like doing something correct and incorrect, and you want to do the best
Yeah.
possible
Yeah.
like safe
That's.
play. But for me, it's like the trades are not like a flip; they are something that you're just not doing, and it's better to do.
Yeah. No, I see
And
your
the
point.
freezes
Mhm.
were like flips. They were really big flips. Like
Mhm.
you had like 3, 4 times that I was saying, okay, the enemy team must be on Baron. No, like how are you not checking?
Yeah.
And you were
Yeah.
freezing.
Yeah. No,
So
I see your point. That's yeah.
so yeah. For me, those are the main things. I don't
Okay.
think there is
Yeah. Yeah.
nothing more.
Mhm.
If you have any question, any like thing you disagree on or whatever, just tell me and we can talk about it. But
Yeah. No. No. At the moment, no. I've agreed with it all. I think that's yeah.
okay, then I will stop the recording here.